all things. Thank you for the good, and thank you for the difficult. Thank you for all things again. For the career, so nothing is happening by chance, and I'm glad that I have some spirituality to hang on to here, because faith is the only thing that's keeping me going at this point. So, an undying faith, but I'm still a dad, and I have responsibilities as a dad to my son, and so I'm making a live stream. Maybe somebody knows where he's at, so I need to get some answers. And after speaking with my attorney, he's wasn't happy with the missing report and persons filed with Josephine County, and so wants it filed with the state. So they're the ones who came and grenaded my daughter and son. So it's really hard to call them. They're involved. It was different when I called Josephine County, but I need to find out where he's at. I don't buy that he's mad at me. He was supposed to move here, so he went from moving here to overnight, not wanting to talk to me ever again. It doesn't add up, so kind of putting out a call here. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. You got to do what you have to do as a dad. You got to continue to try. So I took care of him as a single dad for many years, 7, 8 years, both mom and dad. So his mom doesn't even care that he's missing or possibly dead. She don't care. She brought all his stuff to his stepdad's house. So won't answer my return any messages or anything. So kind of weird. But I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Again, I've spoken with the attorney, and this case involved me 5 years ago, leaving the farm, leaving the property, leaving here at Silver Rock Ranch and moving in with his wife. And making sure she was safe, and because the situation here is still the same case. So I'm still dealing with the same case. Started the COVID, this all started, and I was heavily involved then. I had to leave the house, leave the property. So maybe somebody's seen him. I don't know. Where's my daughter at? Where's Adriana? Where's Elijah at? So I'll be going to the state police, which I didn't want to get involved because, again, they're the ones who shot him. So I don't have any trust in the system. They're already shot him once. So I don't want them, what are they going to go? But by the advice of, John, I'm going to go ahead and file that. I've already filed him missing and possibly my daughter being raped or murdered, both of them, and they didn't do anything. They denied me call for service. So we'll put it out statewide. I mean, if they're going to have to answer for something. If they say they saw him in February on camera, why didn't they go get him? So I'm not sure why they've done anything in this case the way they've done it. They came in here and grenaded my daughter without having a warrant for her arrest. She didn't have anything to do with it. And they ended up dropping her charges because she didn't have anything. So they charged her illegally and kidnapped her and then dropped her charges. And this is when my son went missing. So where is Elijah Werner? Where is Adriana Massey? Where's my daughter? Where's my son? Who I think the state police knows something. I think Josephine County is surely involved. And I know that Marshall Radonich, like I said, from the beginning, has the motive to potentially be the one who has taken both their lives, because he hasn't done anything but lie to me and nearly, mistreated my dog and wouldn't give him back for a long time, and then stole all the precious metals that I had and my retirement. And so, and then had my my daughter's car at his house when he didn't talk to either of them. So I know he's involved. That's what I reported to Josephine County, that he was potentially murdered them both. And the motive was that he'd had a substantial amount of precious metals, 40 pounds of silver and all the gold. So just had to spend all the precious metals again to get this attorney. Freaking hundreds of thousands of dollars involved in this case now, and now they got me hemmed up on charges, so man, what a disgusting country this is. And as soon as I can leave, I will. There's no innocent until proven guilty. My son's case is proof of that. My daughter, they kidnapped her and they grenaded her and kidnapped her and then dropped her charges. So where is she at? She has a massive lawsuit. So does Elijah. He has a massive lawsuit. They grenaded me in the face. I have many lawsuits. So I think if they could be located, that they, maybe they're unaware they were both grenaded. So, after speaking with my attorney, he said, again, if I think Elijah's possibly dead or being in harm, this no contact order isn't going to make nothing. It ain't going to make a difference. So I need to know where he's at. So I need to have somebody contact him if he knows where he's at, and have him contact me, or just somebody let me know he's alive and my daughter's alive, because, they have this no contact order. That's why they said they didn't go. They threatened to throw me in jail because I said he'd been possibly murdered by Marshall. So, and gave him the motive because of this no contact order. So the attorney said I can locate him, that I have that right. And I was already doing that, but he said the no contact order is not going to make a difference if I think his life is in jeopardy, and I do. That's why I reported it to Josephine County, where he was at, or at least his girlfriend, wife's car was at. My daughter, she, what was her car doing down there? Didn't make any sense. So that's why I reported it, after he had already stole all my precious metals. Had lied to me about both my daughter and my son. So he has all the motive. How come nobody's gone and questioned Marshall Radonich right now? Because this is a failure of a system that I live in. This is a failure of a country. This case is 100% proof of that. 15 months and nothing's been done in the case. Nothing. That's a clear violation of your right of due process, your right to fair and speedy trial, but they don't care. Most people don't take it to trial. 98.5% of cases in America take agreement to take a please. Let me extort my bond number so you can make all the people who at the bar get rich. The judge, the district attorney, chief of finance, you're disgusting. You know that? You're sick. There's no such thing as white. Get out of here, racist. I don't want racists in here. Moderate this racist pig in here. White. Nobody's ever white. Nobody's ever black. Go away, child. Grow up. Be 7. Get out of here. Leave. You racist pig. Low energy swine. Go somewhere else and spit your venom somewhere else. You don't care about anything but your own face. It's obviously what you see, your eyes. So that's the way it was. That's what George Carlin said, right? That's why if I had billions and millions of dollars, like my, like his uncles and, family members, all his blood have money, but nobody wants to come help him. Nobody wants to look for him. So, it's a big club, and you're not in it. We've never been in it because we don't want to do the big club thing. We don't want to live Hollywood and be all that nonsense and worry about money and fame and fortunes, huh? But anyways, you'll know people. They're swine. They don't produce anything for anybody else. It's called officer safety. Remember, all they care about is their safety all day long. So find a new job, pig. Oh, seriously. What a bunch of clowns. Care like they give a if they cared, they would return the money to gold and silver. Period. The lack of money is the root of all evil. No, you're an idiot. You're a liar. So John Doe's out of here. He's a what we call a Nephilim and a demon. A demon is a distributor of fortunes or lies to others. That's a demon. So we've all been a demon before. Been idolaters. Those are deceivers and liars and fortunes to self-will, pornea, idolatria. Nobody will define anything. So, hey, all you can do is have your skill set. You know, they can take everything away from you. What do you know, Joe? You let the bite in, right? Mr. Warp Speed, his buddy Joe. They're all wings to the same dragon, red or blue, cheeks to the same hole. So people come in here acting like an ass. I'll throw them out of here. They don't want to learn. That's not my deal. Father created most people vessels of wrath. Most people go to hell. Most people don't even know what hell is. Hell's not below your feet. Earth's not below your feet. Heaven's not above your head. It's not 2025. Go away from me. You smell like this world pig shit. Get away from me. Most people, everybody thinks it's 2025. Everybody's an idiot. They're a bunch of lunatics. I live in a world full of lunatics. Think the earth's below their feet and heaven's above their head. Dead people don't go to the sky. Shut up. Heaven's not in the sky. So don't come in here. I'm not in the mood. I'm trying to find my son in an apostate system that doesn't care about the people they send in. They put military on the streets of America. It's over. America's over. I got a son who's fucking possibly missing or dead, so don't come in here and say anything stupid because I'll fire your ass right out of here. I ain't having it. Homie, don't play that, remember? You act like a clown in here. Paint your face orange or whatever color, taco you want to bend. Go bend over that way. So, seriously. Like Mr. Bend Over Harley Davidson, Mr. Halo Earth Tilt Camp, remember? Universe. Mr. Ball Camp. So these people are idiots, and that's okay. I don't want to hang out with people who don't give a shit about the world or the country. So it don't matter to me. This country sucks. We have 1,000 military bases in 180 countries, and I couldn't get for 15 months, couldn't get them to give me counsel. They're the ones who wrecked this ministry. So I American and you American. So go wave your flag. I shit on the flag. I'll burn it and piss on it and use it as cut it up in stripes and wipe my ass with it. That's what I'll do with the flag of America. I didn't take an oath to no flag or no country. I took an oath to the Constitution. You need to know your rights. This ain't about freedom. Dum-dum-dum. And about how much melanin you have in your skin is a melting pot. Now we're kicking the fuck out of everybody out of here. How do you know who your enemy is when you live in the melting pot? You don't. Can't get off of him, Bobo. So that's why nothing gets fixed in America, because nobody thinks anything's wrong with America. America's great, right? No, America's not great. Why didn't he be great again? Because it never was great to begin with. It's not. They were 33-degree Mason, George Washington, remember? Christopher Columbus. Hey, well, he was a Puritan, not a pilgrim. Sounds like some chicken brand or something like that. Pilgrim's Pride. I think that's what it was, right? Pilgrims. Now it's Pilgrims. They took the pride away. So you wouldn't know what you put in your face, would you? You wouldn't know what comes out of your face. But that's okay. Not here. I'm trying to find my son. I cannot believe how disgusting the State of the Union is, and my son's missing, and I have to, he's involved right now. He should be with me right now. He was supposed to be building a house with me this year. And his wife, they brought things here from their house. They were moving out of their house here, and all of a sudden he hates me so much he never wants to talk to me again. I don't buy that bullshit. I think the cops are involved, marshals involved, the state police involved. Josephine County obviously is involved now. And the most corrupt police department and probably all of this corporation is Lake County Sheriffs and Lake County, Oregon. I've documented it. It's all documented, but nobody ever wants to look at the evidence. So thanks, Father, for dragging my ass through this, but that's what I do, right? It's what he makes me. I'm a vessel. What else am I to do? He's steering the ship. I can't do anything. He's steering it. What am I to do? take the wheel. It's like the Titanic. I'll wreck it. I do every time I try to take the wheel. So I gave that up a long time ago trying to steer this vessel, this ship. So it's a rocky, bumpy, hard road. It's always uphill. Never seems that it's not, one thing always leads to another. 3 steps forward, 5 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Hey, 3 steps forward again. As long as I'm trying to move forward, that's what all I can do. So I've tried everything I can do to find my son. I located him, told the police where he was at, and now everything's gone, and they threatened to throw me in jail. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being too nice, huh? Being stupid. Shouldn't be so nice to people. Stop being nice. Nice don't get you anywhere. Nice means to be stupid. So don't come in here and be stupid to me, please. I don't have the tolerance right now. So help me find my son. Somebody's got to know where he's at. There's no way he just disappeared or he's dead. It's either he's mad at me and never wants to talk to me for 15 months so far. Yeah, right. He's supposed to be moving in with me, or he's dead. And so is my daughter. So I don't want to. I don't have any more patience for this. You know what I'm saying? I've let the system do what it's supposed to do. That's what I had to explain to my attorney. He got a little frustrated with me. I'm like, well, look, I don't care what the fuck you think. I'm paying you. And I didn't say I'm paying you. I said, I have a son that every day he looks over his shoulder. If he's alive, that means he's at the threat of a gun. He's already been shot once. I've already had to call the fucking police on him, which I don't like calling fucking pigs, because I thought my daughter might be being raped, kidnapped. It wasn't for his safety. It was for his girlfriend, many years, his wife, my daughter. I had to take the fucking reins. I called there and ended up getting threatened to be thrown in jail under this no contact order. So the attorney said, if I think my son's life is in jeopardy again, and I've done reported this, then I can find him, which I already have. Remember, I went and fucking located my daughter's car and tried to call the cops to go fucking find him, get him so we get this shit taken care of. And instead they threatened me with arrest. Fuck this country. This country's bullshit. I don't want to hear it. Anybody who likes this country, get the fuck out of here. This country is not a good country. I'm a veteran. I served this country. This is how they treat veterans. Look at how they treat your own fucking people. Shipping money overseas, and now we got military on the streets. Poor people. Oh, it ain't fucking because you're from some other country, you dumb fucking Americans. You don't have enough money, you're fucking out of here. Yeah, that's what's happening in this country right now. And my son's got to definitely be fucking living on the streets. If he's alive or something, I don't fucking know. He doesn't have the means. It's not like he's wealthy. He keeps a small circle. He just keeps to himself and get in no trouble. He got in trouble many years ago. And they try to come after him because they're coming after me. It's a clear targeting case. So I don't know. I don't even have the gumption here to sit there and try to think that this case will get tried, So don't wave your flag in here, please. I shit on all flags. You can represent your country, but I don't like flags. Flags are, you're putting a label on yourself. So we're all people, one race, the human race. So thanks for coming in from whatever rock you're on. This isn't a country I live in. This is a corporation. I live in the manslaughter nation, strangulation nation. We just sent 3 fucking destroyers down to Venezuela. Nobody in America gives a fuck. They're going to draft American women, and not one single man in America, except for this motherfucker right here, gives a shit about these American women. They don't. Well, they fucking wore face diapers during the COVID. I don't want to hear. Only women fucking cover their burqa, veil their face in the desert. Now dudes over here in the America can't. I can't. You can. Yeah, you can stand on an X. That don't sound like fucking freedom to me. Flatten the curve, go inside, be afraid. That don't sound like a free country to me. Why, if it's a free country, why is everybody in debt? We're the most indebted nation, $37 trillion. So it's weak. It's a corporation. It's not even a country anymore. And that's been since the 1800s. You've had plenty of time to figure it out. But nobody will speak up, so they just keep running you like ponies. In the stock exchange, they're going to sell you like glue here pretty soon. You're going to send you to the glue factory, baby. Would you like to go to the glue factory? So, so I'm not having this. I hate this country so fucking much. We're kicking people out of here that have been here for 20 and 30 years. I don't care if they got a fucking piece of paper. If they ain't committed no crimes, it's fuck that. Coming across the borders of crime shit. Fuck you. Tired of watching this, guys. This is hard to watch. I got a son out there missing somewhere maybe in this country. And how is he fucking going along right now? You know, I care about these people. My son could be homeless right now. What are you going to get picked up? And so this is bullshit. Nobody in this country gives a rat's ass. You know what I'm saying? So I know Father's in control. I know he's doing what he wants here, but you don't have a missing son and daughter and just stop looking for them. So after talking with my attorney, I have like I said, I'll be going to the state police, and I don't want to go to the state police because they shot my son and they grenaded me. So I don't want to go talk to these fucking pig tyrant thugs. A rogue fucking gang is what they are. They brought 20 fucking guys out here to try to kill me. And they're unsuccessful. So I don't think they're going to want to be fucking doing anything for me. Just like Josephine County, they'll probably turn me the fuck away, try to arrest me. That's what happened when I reported the death of my son last time to a judge in the county that he was potentially killed in, threatened to be thrown in jail. Called the Josephine County Sheriff's Office to report my son. Here's the motive, 40 pounds of silver, gold. Here's all the reason. Here's the person who did it. Here's the motive. Yep, threatened to throw me in fucking jail. Threatened me with arrest. You hear of anybody ever here being threatened to be thrown in fucking jail because you're reporting that your son could be murdered? And I'm supposed to like this fucking country? I don't. And I don't care if you do, but don't come in here and spread your bullshit with me. There's nothing good about this country. You couldn't name one fucking thing about this country that's good. Nothing is good about America anymore. America's not going to get great again. America is in apostasy. We have been raping, strangulation nation, making every nation for 50 plus years. I'm a veteran. I serve this tyrant beast system. And we go around dropping freedom and democracy bombs on people if they don't pay for the fucking oil with the US dollar. You just don't know your history. You're one of these debt slaves that has blood on your hands. No, America's not the greatest country in the world, you dumb fuck. It's because we inflate everybody's currency and steal central banks and rob of their fucking resources, you dumb fucking American. That's what we do. Makes the dollar worth the most. Your fucking idiocracy, stupid fucking comet didn't have anything shit from Shinola. You didn't have nothing, you fucking bootlicker. Fuck this country. Dying people in the streets of this country, and you're sending your money to Israel and Iran. It's your dumb fucking Americans. That's the problem. That's why there's dying people in the streets of this fucking country. And you want to talk about immigrants. These are your own fucking people, you dumb fucking American. You're so fucking lame. Stupidest fucking people to ever. All these people who call themselves Democrats or Republicans, the voters, and the people think they're going to make a fucking difference. You know how you make a difference? You check out of the goddamn system. You become your own fucking power company. You don't live on the fucking grid. You don't give them taxes on a fucking electric bill. You buy your own goddamn equipment. Stop being a fucking tit fucking sucker. Yeah, sucking hind tits, which you are. Get out of here. I know it's not better, and there's other places it's not good too, but let's not call the America the best place in the world. It's not. There's nothing good about this country. Not one. These tariffs come from the American taxpayers, not these other fucking people who pay outside the country. $4 billion, you know? So that's right. The rich keep getting richer and the poor get poorer. So talk about it. Don't be some fucking person who just wants to sit there and be a prideful idiot. Okay, well, whatever. You're an idiot. You ain't no redneck. The Latino Redneck Company. Now, if that's a fucking oxymoron, I ain't never heard of no fucking, and I'm not saying farmers can't be Latino, but you're fucking don't even know your ass from a hole in the ground. You know that? There's no such thing as white, you dumb fucking ignorant racist pig. I grew up predominantly around Latino people, you fucking slime ball. We all bleed red fucking blood, you fucking idiot. We all fucking die. One race, the human race. Don't be a racist or I'll throw you out of here. I don't do race. I'm a military veteran. Fuck you. Think somebody's trying to split your wig, blow your head off, sitting in a foxhole, you fighting, that you care about the color of somebody's skin, how much melanin. You think the Godfather shaped our eyes because of how much we're race or working? No, we're not. It's where he put us towards the equatorial region, the equator. How far away or how close? That's it. That's the only reason you have more melanin or less melanin or your eyes are shaped any different. There is no other reason. Everything else, you're a fucking racist. Get out of here. I don't want to hear it. You're slime. That's about as low as you can fucking get, thinking that one of God's beautiful creations is lower than the other. We're not lower than the other. There's vessels of wrath fitted for destruction from the foundation of the world, but goats are goats, sheep are sheep. You're supposed to show those people that are in the broad way to the narrow way. You don't treat them any different. Love thy enemy, like thy neighbor, like I love thyself. Yeah, do unto others as you have do unto you. So we shouldn't be treating people how we're treating them right now. I don't care if somebody has a piece of paper or not. Now, if they've committed acts of rape or murder or armed robbery, that's one. Get them the fuck out of here. But they're taking the middle class and destroying the middle class again. This is even worse than the COVID in ways. They crushed the middle class, shut down. Oh, the big Piggly Wiggly and the Walmart and the Target, all the big stores, the box chain, the brick and mortar stores. They got to stay the fuck open. But you got to shut your little business. I'm here in the Oregon coast. You pick up driftwood or something and you're making, art out of it. Nope, you got to shut your fucking business down, flatten the curb, do all this. But no, you a little dojo, you do karate. Nope, got to shut your fucking business down. But the big box stores, they got to fucking stay open, huh? Oh, nope, you can't buy that shit on that oil, though. You fucking people are just going to let them do it to you right now. You're letting them do this to you, to your rights. They're taking your rights again. They're not taking away people from other countries. They're taking people from your own country now. It's time for you to get up out of your stupor, and I'm not trying to get you if you're riding the fence. I'm talking to the people who can hear me. You others, fuck off. Why are you even here? You're taking up space. You're breathing my oxygen. 5G whiz that depletes the oxygen. It has nothing to do with the internet. Zero, like an oxygen wave. 60 gigahertz, 60 millimeter wave. Navy, just like we said, Navy fucking destroyers. You're destroying yourself is what you're doing. It's a fucking military grade patent weapon. You're a fucking idiot. Oxygen depletion. I can't breathe. That's why they COVID'd you. Respiratory virus. No, it was about oxygen depletion. White blood cells, right? Not saturating in your hemoglobin. Red blood cells, red and white. Oh, this sounds like the Hell's Angels. Huh. All right, well, whatever. You think this gee whiz is what military grade patent weapon, and now we've got them down there in fucking Venezuela, and they're gonna. I said if we get in one more conflict, brothers and sisters, they're gonna draft American women. It's already in law, and now this is it. 4.5 trillion, no million. Excuse me, million militia members. Not one militia in America. It's not only the right. Congress shall establish no law prohibiting the exercise of free speech, of the press, of the religion. We have the right, remember, this is our First Amendment right, to peacefully assemble, form well-regulated militias, right? Redress grievances. And if they don't redress grievances, we overthrow them using our Second Amendment first, right? No, second. Second Amendment comes second. First Amendment, redress grievances. They don't act. First ballots, then bullets. I'm not calling for violence. Nobody could ever say that I was calling. I say get the fuck out of the system. Stop feeding the goddamn beast. You're the problem if you feed the beast. If you pay taxes, get the fuck out of here now. Or as least as you can, because you're responsible for all the Ukrainian dead women. Oh, they won't do it in America. They already did it in Ukraine. The average fighting age in Ukraine is 43 years old, and you paid for it with your death dollars that you paid with your W-2. You think it went to fucking roads? No, it went to Ukraine. So you're a mass murderer. You know that? If you had a big job and you had a big two and you got like 6 digits or whatever, you paid. You paid. to kill those Ukrainian women. And you don't think it's going to happen here in America? They did that. We've been in there for 4 years and they're almost gone. You don't think it can happen here in America? Not one militia, brothers and sisters, in America. It's not only the declaration, it's not only the right of the people, right, to overthrow this tyrannical government going back from fucking George Washington, who's a 33-degree Mason. At least he outlawed Christmas. He'd throw you in jail and fine you if you celebrate Christmas. But no, these people love their pagan rituals. But anyways, right? They're all related to the queen. You mix red and blue, what do you get? Purple people eaters, the same families that keep getting richer and richer and richer. The rich get richer, the poor gets poor. The wealth gap keeps growing. Because they keep paying, you pay more taxes, you get just a bigger tax bracket. Bullshit. You don't make more money. Yeah, and then the people at the top, they offshore, launder all this money overseas. They don't pay no fucking taxes at all. You're paying it. You're paying it. So you're going to kill these Venezuelan. These people, this is on your goddamn continent. The war's in America now. I don't give a fuck if it's north or south. You think a Panama Canal is going to separate you? Some goddamn 3 military destroyers. Did you hear what I said? 4.5 million people he's assembling. Who do you think this is going to be a ground war, you dumb fucking Americans? Fucking wake up. You going to send your daughters down south there? How about the Ukraine? How about over Israel when Iran wants to Swiss cheese that Iron Dome again? You want to send your finest of our finest of this nation 18 to 30? These are our fucking neighbors, brothers, sisters. We caused all that shit in Venezuela. Who do you think runs this? The Clintons. Yeah, they're involved in this, and I'm never afraid to point out. Lock her up, Hillary for prison, all the buttons, banners, t-shirts, hundreds of millions of dollars funneled into his bank account. Him and Alex. Yeah, Mr. Jones. So, no, you won't stand by your pussy. No, you're not. You don't need to say pussy in here. You don't need to say. Let's show what Braxton said. Okay. So let's. Everybody look at. Everybody looked at Braxton. What did you do during the? Oh, all right. I can't say anything. Never mind. Thanks, moderators. Braxton didn't do shit for his country. Braxton didn't do anything. Not one of you held a protest against your fucking government during the COVID for that whole scam fucking demic, and everybody knows that it was the whole bow to the ultra Jabba. And warp speed, $2.2 trillion. So Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna could be the number one drug dealer on this rock. You're worried about fucking narc is Donald John. Oh, $2.2 trillion. That outpaced any house made by hands. Like the Most High does not dwell in temples or houses made by hands. Real estate was the number one sales ever product. The jab, the Pfizer jab, record earnings. Yeah, and then they gave you $1,200 to shut the fuck up. Gave you a check to be quiet. A little bribery, huh? Some slush money. You guys are fucking just... And then $6.6 trillion in 4 fucking years, right? No, 8.8. 8.8 trillion dollars. That's more money than Obama spent. Obama, his buddy Barry, Brock, a known homosexual... Barack Obama wasn't his name. He wasn't birthed as Barack Obama. We're not supposed to celebrate birth of Barack Obama because Barack Obama is Satan. So you don't celebrate Satan because Satan is Apollyon, and Apollyon is Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, birthed in the middle of the winter. Christ Mass. You celebrate Satan, you idiots. You do it on your calendar. It's not 2025. You're a fucking lunatic. No, it's not 2025. Grow up. Go do your own goddamn research. You go by this pagan so they can combine their lunar calendar with their pagan calendar. Yeah, this is Greek. You're fucking Gregorian. You're a fucking Grecian is what you are. You're a lunatic. Apollyon, Mithra. How's that? Mithra. Is that better for you? Of your time? Romanesque enough for you? It's the same sun god birthed on December 25th. Mass is the eating the human flesh. They ate his body. He was a peasant. We're talking about peasants and rich. They let this peasant live like a king for a whole week. Remember the feast of the Yule, the feast of the Saturn, the Saturnalia. Remember the Saturnalia, where they thought the goddess of heaven was spinning the Big Dipper. The sun was dying. They prayed to Saturn. That's Christmas. So, fuck this country. No one in this country gives a fuck. We still celebrate this shit today. Today, we celebrate this same shit that was outlawed. Everybody's okay with this. It's not 2025. God's not in the sky. God don't love everybody. You can't be saved. You have to endure to the end to be saved. You can't accept Christ. He said, if I can call out to their hearts to seek after me, not one of them would. So stop it. Stop it. Please. You're just fooling yourself. You're perverted. You're warped. You are. Warp speed or Godspeed. Forward means to twist, warp, add, change, or pervert. And now you're telling me it's okay to make people stand on a fucking X? Go inside, flatten the curve as all these businesses at the top make record earnings? Fuck that. That's not about rights. That's about the big businesses controlling the masses to get you ready for about what they're getting ready that they're already doing. Getting ready for shit. They're doing it right now, you fucking people. They're doing it right now. This is the event. Oh my God, it's going to happen. Guess what? This is it. This isn't, oh my God, they're getting rid of, Mexicans, or we're going to go fuck up Iran. And so now in Iran, they're going to get rid of a bunch of Iranian people. Oh, now it's fucking American people. You motherfuckers are one paycheck away from being poor, correct? If not, then make my nobody's even as a veteran even contribute one fucking dime to my legal fee. Not even a GoFundMe in 15 fucking months. So if you got that much fucking money, then make it rain up in this bitch. I got CashApp, PayPal. I don't even feel like I'm grifting you. Fuck you. I've given up everything. Remember for my son, I moved off this farm so his wife could be fucking safe from the rapist. Took a fucking job, a full-time fucking job in a completely different town out of here. Still worked here at the fucking ministry, and I'm still involved in this case. All my silver got stolen, remember? Everything is fucking, yep. Now another 40 pounds of fucking silver, right? Oh no, now I just got more silver, more gold, and had to spend it to go, well, guys, I took the last bit of money and paid off the ministry. So don't tell me I'm no grifter. I'm not. I took the $27,000 and paid the ministry off. $47,000 in total. Instead of getting myself an attorney, I waited, 15 fucking months to let the system do what it was supposed to do? They're the ones who came and wrecked this place. Hit me in the face with a fucking grenaded my son, and my daughter shot my son, grenaded fucking 5 tear gas canisters in this little cabin in here. Bullshit. Nobody gives a fuck about no veterans. Nobody gives a fuck about hardly anything but themselves. And I'm not saying you guys don't care, but what the fuck are you doing about we're now involved. I said if we get involved in another war, they're going to draft your American women, and this is it, guys. Maduro said 4.5 million militia, and we ain't even got one militia in America. But they'll draft you because you won't fucking stand the fuck up. It's already been enacted. Posse Comitatus, there's already military. 19 fucking states, brothers, sisters. These are fucking Marines that they had in. These aren't fucking reserve. These are regular fucking army soldiers like me. Active fucking duty. Not some fucking no-go. Weekend warrior, and they send them out first. I'm not saying that some of these guys don't go off and serve because they're like the fodder, they're pawns. Well, you don't know how war works. I was an MP in the Army, so you don't know war. The MP is the first one that goes into war. Everybody reports to the MP. Prisoners of war, the last one to leave the war. So this is war. You're in war right now. This is how war's never been. One war outside of this country has ever been stopped with a single bomb. Started with a single bomb. No, they always start with tariffs or embargoes and sanctions, and we're long into this. Mr. Warp Speed, he remember the whole world. He tariffed the whole fucking world. He's like, play or pay, motherfuckers, because we've been doing that for 50 years plus, and you know how that works. We'll come drop some freedom bombs on you, some democracy bombs on you. Oh, you need to chill and be happy as your fucking dying children in the streets. You got this dumb fucking idiot. Shut your fucking mouth. Get out of here. Go away. I'm totally fucking stable. Know what the fuck I'm doing. Shut up. You fucking bootlicker. You pig licker. People in government, low energy swine. Guess what, you little... Don't worry. Be happy ain't doing shit for people fucking dying and being shipped the fuck out of this country. You don't care about this country. You're swine, okay? You're swine. You're low energy. Put some fucking in here that's worth the shit and you wouldn't be having the light shined at your ass. I shine a light on people that are in the dark. So you come in here, put something fucking dark, I'm going to shine the light on you. If you better get the fuck out of here now, like a cockroach, I'm going to turn a light on you. You motherfuckers better scatter. Well, I stood up for the right of the people. You ain't going to fucking have me. It says, do not quit your post until properly relieved. That was my first general order. So I didn't hear any of make it fucking rain in here. So fuck you. You're all one paycheck away from being in the streets too. So you're not fucking special. Here I fucking have 40 5 acres of fucking land and nobody will come out here and join me. And I got people being kidnapped off the fucking streets that work way harder than you lazy ass fucking Americans. Fucking lazy motherfuckers. I'm not saying there's not good people in this country, but I'm talking about you lazy. You don't do anything for yourself. That's it. You don't care about anybody else. It's all about your little fucking American dream. I said I was going to go to the border. Remember, they had fucking message of that. Me doing live stream. I'll go pick up some of these people from the border. They'll fucking come out here and appreciate these cabins that I built. Fucking not one American in 10 fucking years come out here and have enough balls to join me. Just like how long have I done Predestined for Light? 3 fucking years and nobody's ever joined me. 3 fucking years. Not even on this stream. Not like even in here. Our TikTok's got more balls than you guys. I used to get 8 people to come in on a stream. Not once have anybody ever joined me as a fucking company. And I've opened it up so many times, I ain't opening it up anymore. I don't care. Fuck it. You don't want to join me? I'll do it myself. And not by myself. You can run the comment sections, but you know what I'm saying? I've invited you guys to come in here so that you can fucking... You ever watch me go and do another show? I shut the fuck up. I know how to do this. I have media in my background. That's my degree in college. I'm not fully, but... I'm just saying, I know how to do that. I mean, I did go watch the live streams I do on TikTok. I had 1,500. There's only 23 of you in here. So I can talk circles around most of you people in here. And I'm not trying to be a dick or be narcissist, but I can talk circles around you because if I can have 8 people and 1,500 and still keep the chat flowing, you know what I'm saying? So, so speak the fuck up. Use your voice. You have a First Amendment right, okay? No, shut the fuck up, you idiot. You can use your voice. You can use your voice. You can speak up, and actions do speak louder than words. But all talk, no action, I totally agree. You have to put legs on faith. So it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm not trying to change anybody in here. This is only for the people who can hear. So you can't hear me and it's falling on deaf ears or you disagree, well, go fucking start your own homestead, get your own property, and struggle that you can't fucking share. You shit that you got plenty of fucking money. I got fucking abundance and I can't share what the fuck I have. So that's my struggle, okay? That's my struggle. I have property and I know they're kidnapping fucking people off the streets and I can't share the property that I have. It fucking destroys me. Every day my heart is crushed knowing that there are people 1 paycheck away from being on the streets. And for 10 fucking years, I've offered people to come live with me for not a fucking single dime. I have material out here for them to build their own property, their own things that they could have left with them. I already have half stuff built. I'm not going to build it all the way. Why? So you just come enjoy my fucking Disneyland? I wanted people to feel like this was their home. Get their hands in there. Build it from the ground up. I had more than 2 buildings built that were more than halfway fucking done. And I said, okay, here's the material. You help me finish this. You live in this. We'll finish this together, and now all that material is yours. You want to build another one just like that or something like yours, and I'll help you build them both. That one's yours. Sukas, that's yours. That one's mine. And I can't get no Americans. I'd rather go get some people from fucking Venezuela. These motherfuckers came all the way on foot, a lot of them. Fuck, from somebody from another country. A long-ass way, missed a bunch of meals. I bet you I'd put them up in my cabins. They'd be like, whoa, man, this place is nice. Thank you, amigo. Gracias. And then we barbecue every night. And I don't care if they had some kids. And fuck it, I don't care if they didn't have a piece of paperwork. Fuck you. If you don't want these people living on my property because they got a piece of paperwork, get the fuck out of my chat. Don't ever unsubscribe here. Don't ever come back again. Fuck off there, Fly, you fucking bootlicking piece of shit. The government's already aware of me, you dumb fucking idiot. I said I would go to the border. I already made it documentation. So now you're just stuck on fucking dumb. See, brothers, sisters, these people think somebody's illegal because they don't have a fucking piece of paperwork. That's no different than letting your lawn grow up too much. Your lawn gets too long. You get a speeding fucking ticket. That's a piece of paperwork. Go fuck yourself. What would Christ do? These are human fucking beings that you're treating. So many of these people, families are being torn apart. Well, they've had plenty of time to get their paper. They're taking people who are going through the fucking process too, brothers, sisters. Oh, you sure the fuck are. You just ain't paying attention. You're on your little lamestream media. They're literally taking fucking American citizens. I've heard people crying the fuck out. He's an American citizen. He's American citizen. So I know you are. You're a piece of shit, Pedro. You're a fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. We as America made everybody come here and send fucking back money to fucking Mima, right? Yeah, they don't do it here in America, but we fucking make every other country's dollar worth nothing and our dollar worth so much. Yeah, that they come here to a fucking America and send it back. You didn't send no nothing. You got a new beta game. You got a double fucking shot at the fucking Starbucks. Yeah, you got a new fucking World of Warcraft or some bullshit like that. You don't give a fuck about your citizens, people. Yeah, well, how about you don't even have to have fucking citizenships to be in the borders of this country, to have rights in this country. You just don't know your constitutional rights. So shut your fucking mouth. You're the silent majority. That's what all of you in here are going down as. Well, if it says the majority, who else is putting something in here that's worth a shit? These are people. What would Christ do? Would Christ treat these people like this over a piece of paper? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't care where they come from. I would take anybody but an American right now in my home. Anybody an American. So if you're thinking about coming here American, don't fucking come. I'll meet you in South America. How about that? When I can get out of here. But I'm not fucking, no, don't come here. I'd rather put people here that are fucking illegals. No, they're not. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, Pedro. You're a fucking bootlicker. Get Pedro out of here. Pedro's at laws of the fucking land. You're a bootlicker. How about, hold on, don't get rid of Pedro. Pedro, how do you feel about drafting American women? All right, fuck Pedro. Everybody else, we're not changing the conversation until you speak up why you're okay with drafting American women. The 18 to 30, the finest of our finest. Boy, some of them still smell like their mama's pee. They're so young. Just barely out of the oven. At 18. So why are you okay with American citizens being drafted? Women being fucking drafted to war. I didn't say men. I said women being sent into a foxhole with a guy who all he's thinking about is her foxhole, because that's why they got demolished over there in Ukraine. Because when you're in a foxhole and your life is yep, you're going to not be thinking about war. You're going to be thinking about, wow, I'm in this foxhole and, So, get out of here, community, YouTube community. You're a fucking idiot. Report you for fucking pedophiles. YouTube community, report YouTube community is harassment and pedophile. Somebody trying to come on to me or something. I don't want nobody in here that even, no chance. They must be one of these politicians. They're probably a Republican or a Democrat or a Bloodbakin, excuse me, one of these red or blue idiots. The lollipop. So, fuck you, YouTube community live, you fucking you tyrant piece of shit. Fake fucking flashlight fucking cop, Paul Blart. All right. Anyway, speak about the American women or get out of here. I want to see my chat go to 0. I don't care. I don't want you in here. If you're not going to talk about American women being drafted, I'm the only one. Well, how come I'm the only one talking about American women being drafted? We're involved in another war. Maduro just called up 4.5 million militia, and we don't have one in America. So they're going to be drafted. You guys think I'm fucking nuts, but I'm not. I've gotten this all correct. All the way down. This is it, brothers and sisters. This is more detaining American citizens and putting them into some kind of concentration. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this to happen to this country, brothers and sisters. You think I want this to fucking happen? I don't. I'm saying this because I want you to speak up and try to figure out how to avoid this. Would you send your daughters to war right now? We displaced all these people in Venezuela, brothers and sisters. You know what Fast and Furious is with the vomits, all the drug running and gun running up from Mexico? Do you know anything about the Clintons? Do you know anything about the Clintons? Do you know anything about Afghanistan? Brothers and sisters, we run this shit. The government does. The government runs the drugs. They gave you $2.2 trillion jab. They're the biggest drug dealers on the rock. The only people to kill more people than government is religion. So I hope you're not one of those religious people too. Yes, we are in World War III. Absolutely, 100%. So this is stupid, guys. You know, we sent all our money to other countries and we got a crumbling infrastructure. Outstanding. Good stuff, Tennessee Transparent. Good, good, good. Brother Jim's amazing. And I apologize for my cursing. Brother Jim's older than me. He's not going through the things that I've been going through. But just if it gets too much for you over here, just go over there, because you'll still just get gospel, 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 gospel. And you don't need any of this celestial gospel that I share with you guys over here in this situation that I'm in. That's fine. So thanks for reporting back. I've never sent anybody over there, Tennessee, that came back and said that was not, dude, that was garbage. So glad you enjoyed it. Remember, you can get a hold of Brother Jim and sign up. If we're in World War III, why are we not dead yet? Derek is the problem with society, brothers, sisters. Until there's a bomb falling on fucking Derek, he will never do anything. Let me explain to you how Derek works. Derek is the epitome of an American. Watch. He's a Democrat, right? Or he's a Republican. Okay. So this is how the system works. So every 8 years, they'll get pissed off at the donkey and there'll be record votes for the elephant. See, if the hope is alive, they won't fucking do anything. So that's Derek. Until there's a bomb falling in Derek's fucking backyard, his hope is still alive that it's going to get fixed. The government's going to come fucking save him. There's two kinds of people on this rock here in America, at least. People like Derek, who people think the government is always going to be there to help them, save them. FEMA, Katrina, Helene. We said the government's always there going to be. And there's people who use their fucking brains and think, who can think for themselves. Okay? So Derek doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. Okay? So Derek is obviously part of the system. He doesn't realize that until all hope is lost, people won't get off their fucking ass and do anything. People every single day are misplaced by weather, brothers, sisters, not even induced weather, okay? Not even by what the government does, So your end of the fucking world, SHTF, whatever, doesn't have to be by the government. You should just be fucking wise and have some extra shit just because you're fucking smart, not some dumbass motherfucker that's going to come steal everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to support that. It's Old Testament, AJ. So go to the Torah. Go to the Old Testament. Go to the Old Testament. There you go. You wanted to know, AJ? Nobody saw it. It's just between you and me. Nobody saw it. YouTube, go take that to the Old Testament, because that was part of the Old Testament. Remember? We're not under the Old Testament. We're under this new covenant. So it doesn't apply now. See? And that's why he goes by the Old Testament. He's a fake Jew. When he says God, he doesn't mean Elohim. He means Yahweh, Baphomet, Baal, Mithra, Satan. That's when Trump says, oh, shit, I gave it away. So anyways, this is bullshit. This ain't about cartels, brothers, sisters. Yes, he does. It's if you guys want to see, it's Grace and Truth Ministries. This is High Desert Faith and Truth Ministries. It's Grace and Truth Ministries. He teaches out of the interlinear Textus Receptus. When I'm not doing this exposing, this is Christ-like, brothers, sisters. You don't know Christ. If you're not standing up to America right now, you're not like Christ. And I'm judging you. I am judging you, because under this testament, we are supposed to judge you righteously. I let him condemn you. But he went to jail over standing up to the law, brothers, sisters. You don't know Christ. There's 19 of you in here, and I don't think maybe one or two of you truly know who the Hamashiach is. If you want to get to know him, sit down with the gospel. When you sit down with the gospel teaches about the tribulation, about predestination, and that most people are vessels of wrath here to test the bride. The word is orge, not orgy, O-R-G-E. It's quick to wrath, quick to indignation, quick to judgment. And that's right. They hated him so much there. Thank you. I was getting there for him, that they hung him on a tree. Nobody carried crosses. There's no such thing as carrying a cross. Christ didn't carry a cross. So that should show you don't know anything about Christ. That's the pagan unk. Crucifixion was done on a tree. John, remember, Peter, remember, he asked to be hung upside down. That's your peace symbol. That's the sign of your peace symbol. But remember, and then John was hung on an X, crucified on an X. So nobody hung on crosses. That shows you how little you know about Jesus Christ. And Jesus wasn't his name, and name didn't mean a 4 or 3 or 5 letter word. A name meant the Old Testament or the New Testament, not like Tracy or Bob or Jack. That's not what he meant by name. Our Father who art in heaven, and heaven's not above your head, so people got that wrong. hallowed. That is like edify, glorify, lift up, raise up, like he was raised from the dead, like he raised Lazarus. Raise up my agape, my Shem. My Shem is what it said, not name. Noah had 3 sons. The second born, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Shem meant authority. Raise up my authority, raise up my gospel, raise up my covenant, not my 3-letter word or 5-letter word or Yeshua or God or Jesus. No, that's not what that scripture is telling you. So those 2 words right there should show you don't know crap about the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? Yep, and another billion to Israel. Thank you. We got dying people on the streets of this country, veterans. It don't matter if you're a veteran. Americans, children, but we're going to send more money to Israel. Oh, thank you, Mr. Warp Speed. How do you support this? And shut up and just go to work and just be all part of this by just sending your tax dollars there and thinking that this is okay. It's not. God is watching you. They made their own law after 40 years of not going into the wilderness and killing the giants, the Anunnaki, not Anunnaki, Anunnaki. And the Anunnaki were giants, and they weren't aliens. They don't come from the sky. The word alien is a word. There is no physical alien. There has never been an alien that exists in any kind of mass. You got your head up your ass. You do. You're too much television, too much Star Trek. There's no space. There's no space in Scripture. You don't live on a planet. There's no such thing as a planet. Father never created one. That shows you how little you've taken the time to sit down and study the word. There are no planets. You don't live on earth. Earth is the ruled. Heavens are the ruling class. God out of its favor. It's his pride, Aaron and Levite. Remember, that's the Old Testament. That's the law. That's what people say. You're not supposed to judge on the Old Testament. Remember, under the Old Testament, it said, honor thy father and thy mother. That's not your mom and dad. But remember, these were part of that Old Testament. We're not under the laws of flesh, okay? Okay, and with that, I'm out. Good, see you, goodbye. That's right. And so if that was the Israel of Revelation, they wouldn't be going against their neighbor, correct? Tennessee, hold on, let's isolate this for a second. Tennessee, if this was the Israel, this chosen, because that was his favorite, his heavens. Now it's Jews and Gentiles, man and woman, black, white, brown, red, and yellow. All flesh would be fulfilled under this covenant. He'll love everybody, only loves a little bit of everybody, right? Just a little bit of everybody. So, like I said, people don't realize that the Israel that it's speaking with over there in the desert is not the Israel that it's speaking of in Revelation, because if they were, they wouldn't be going outside their borders. Don't wave your flag in here. You can say Russia. Hey, I'm from Russia, but don't wave your flag. I wipe my ass with everybody's flag, especially the American flag. It's my favorite one. It's already got stripes. I can just wipe it in stripes like that, and I get a big, long white stripe thing, or white's the best. You can see your shit right on the white stripe. And then the red ones, it's all right, too. It's good for the ladies, when they're doing their, moon. So I wipe my ass with flags. I didn't take a note to a flag. I took a note to the Constitution of the United States. And I don't do anything with no flag. So anyways, back to the fact that, again, remember, this constitutional republic is long gone. You're working for a corporation. Your tax dollars are funding these wars, and Israel is outside with their 7 front plan bombing people outside their borders. And that's the Old Testament. That's the Old Testament. Father used to require war. Remember, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Your enemy come against you one way, I will make them flee 7 ways. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Remember all those battles of the heavens. Israel, that 7,000 man heavenly army annihilated that earthly 120,000 man army. Go get the McClellan Strong 10-volume set and go through all the battles of Israel. His heavens were his favorite. The earth was the ruled. There's no heaven and earth below your feet. That's not what heaven and earth are. You've been mistaken. You don't live on a planet. Father didn't create one planet. Remember, he created in Genesis, it said there would be, right, stars, sun, and moon. They were put there for the stars, sun, and moon. He created stars, sun, and moon for times and season. Where does it say he created a planet? It doesn't. It doesn't say he created a planet. And he said, don't add to my book a jot. That's like a period. And now you created a whole ball and you think you're spinning around on it. You see how ignorant you are? Ignorant does not an insult. It means you don't know. Now, if you don't listen to me, you're an ass if you don't want to learn. That's what an ass is. You're stubborn like a mule, and you have an unwillingness to learn. You're like, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's not true. Some people just don't want to learn, okay? And it doesn't matter how old they are. They just cannot be taught. They have an unwillingness, and that's what Christ would call brutish or brute beast. So calm down and take a look on your Russian subscriber. Okay, moderate that dumbass because somebody couldn't listen to me and they still had to put their flag. So wipe your ass with that flag. So we don't take oaths to this. We don't care about the country in here. We care about the people. Fuck this country. This country sucks. It's an abomination. It's crumbling. We're supposed to be Christ-like, brothers, sisters. Love your neighbor, love your enemy. This isn't very loving to just rip fucking families apart that have been here for 20 and 30 years and never committed one fucking crime. And guess what? They're going to ship Americans out here because they already are. They've been clearing out. Remember, they cleared out all those Venezuelan prisons. They did, and shipped them all up here. They paid for these people to come here, brothers and sisters. You better wake the fuck up. They sell bullets and Band-Aids. Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Time magazines, Hitler, Man of the Year, 2 years in a row. They put him in office. Look, they voted for Mr. Warp Speed twice, too. He has his house decorated with the seventh king. Locked up in the pit. Apollyon. Hitler, you fucking idiots. God, you guys are ignorant, man. None of these people even do looking at anything. That's the seventh king. Seventh king. So, you go outside your borders under this covenant, you're not following this covenant. Remember, he said, not eye for an eye. Somebody used to come kill your brother, okay? You could go sneak into his house under the Old Testament and kill his brother. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Remember, he said have sex with your sister, be fruitful and multiply. So it's not okay to have sex with your sister. It used to be polygamy. Remember, David had 150 concubines and 150 wives. These laws do not apply, brothers and sisters. He blotted all these out. And if you rip him down from this new covenant, you put yourself under the old law, the Noahide laws. Where in the Old Testament, one sin was death. Remember, they didn't go into the wilderness and scout out the giants, not fallen angels. Nephilim means bully. There's no such thing as an alien. A son of God is doing the will of the Father, right? For Ahab married Jezebel. There's no sons of God that are aliens. Angels aren't aliens. There's no such thing as aliens. Fallen doesn't mean from the sky. Nothing's coming from the sky. There's nothing in Scripture that says there's something in the sky. That's exactly why he divorced his bride Israel. Remember? They thought the sun was dying, so they prayed to Saturn to try to slow the sun at the equinox. Remember? 9/23. This is the Moloch worship. Remember? Come on, camera. All right, don't want to come around that. That's all right. Anyways, so this is your, that's right. Fallen from grace. Fallen from the ruling class. They should have always said, what the hell are these people talking about? Some 30-foot, 40-foot fucking skyscraper dude's going to shove his magic school bus in a little 5-foot frame and made... What the Didn't that always get you? Put a 1 in the chat if there was something about that didn't always ring right with you. Let's go to the word to settle it. Your brothers and your sisters and your mother are those that do the will of the Father. The sons of God. You have to be doing the will of the Father. Therefore, if you're fallen, you're not doing the will of the Father. So therefore, you cannot be a son of God. See what I'm saying, guys? You're telling... So watch. Giants are real, brothers and sisters. Giants are real. That's the word Anunnaki, the land of Anak. That's where the champions were, the Philistines. Palestine, you guys, modern day Gaza. That's where they were told in Israel to go into the wilderness. Now, remember, Ahab married Jezebel. She taught him all this sky daddy God, sons in the God, sun God, tree God, Moloch, all this pornea, this idolatry. Remember? And then he'd seen enough. He split the kingdom and said, bam, right? That left Jeremiah and the tribe of Judah left. Then he told him, go into the land of Gaza or where the giants were. David slayed Anaki. Goliath was a champion or a Philistine or an Anunnaki. They're Anunnaki. That was the land of Anak. This is biblical. Anakin Skywalker is mocking Christians. It's mocking Catholics. It's mocking religions. You don't think that these people at the top know there's nothing above your head? Why do you think they send the rockets like this and then they come back down? 90+% of your satellites are balloons. The largest purchaser of helium on this rock is NASA. Not a straight answer, not a space agency. So, brothers and sisters, they know this. There's nothing in Scripture that says God's in the sky. So when the sons of God came into the traditions of men is when Ahab married Jezebel. He doesn't want us to yoke with somebody who's unequally yoked. Jezebel taught that Baphomet, Baal in the Grove worship. Christmas, under another fucking name, you idiots. Christmas, Easter, Lupercalia, Valentine's Day. These were a different tradition and they're not in Scripture. These are pagan holidays that you celebrate and you call yourself a Christian or a Catholic or a Protestant. You're a vain Satanist is what you are. You are a Satanist. Satan means the adversary. We're not supposed to do these things. Father actually, through the birth of the Hamashiach Christ, none of these days, we're not supposed to sell any days. So when Ahab went off to work and to war, right, for long periods of time, this is why God didn't want it, because the children could speak the agape. That's Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. That was the Torah, the Jewish law. They knew the Jewish law. This was what taught to the children. When Ahab, who was a man of God, married Jezebel, she taught him that Baphomet worship. The gods in the sky, that Baal in the grove, Saturnalia. It was called Saturnalia. This is the sacrament of the Mass, right? Or the Feast of Saturn. And she taught this to the children. And so, whoa. And so that God said, I don't want that. So God is not okay with that then. And so look, they take this, brothers and sisters, this is such a crazy world you live in. It is so insane that they have taken the sons of God coming into the women of men, traditions of men, and made it into a story about fallen angels, when that's exactly what Jezebel taught the children. God's in the sky. God has never been in the sky. God is not in the sky. Yeah, because I'm on a 4G camera, you stupid idiot. It's not about what you see. Can you hear me okay, you dumb fucking idiot? Or you just dumb, and all you care about is what you see. You weren't about idolatry and imagery. Yeah, I'm broadcasting from a fucking potato, you idiot. Listen, can you hear me okay? If not, shut the fuck up. Maybe you're talking too much. Maybe you should learn to be quiet. If you want to learn something, don't come in here and fucking speak up. You can't teach a fucking professor if you come in as some fucking know-it-all, right? And I don't know it all, but don't come in here and fucking act like you know something. Maybe you're just fucking blind. Maybe you should go get checked. Maybe everybody else is seeing just fine. Maybe everybody else in here doesn't give a fuck what they see. Maybe they just care about what they hear. So you need to really focus on that. Everybody always does this bullshit. Who fucking cares? I live out in the country, guys. You fuckers live in the city. Man, you guys all smell like this city. Do any of you live in the fucking... Hold on. There might be a couple, but the rest of you stink like the fucking city. You do. I guarantee you. Oh, my God, the power went out. No, I fucking control the power in this house. You're a smart meter and you're fucking stupid to think that that's smart. They fucking throttle your goddamn power down. Smart meter, huh? And I'm fucking crazy and I'm stupid, huh? Do you have a fucking ark? Did you build an ark like Noah? I got a 50-foot ark out here. Just like Noah. Father spoke to my head and he said, build, motherfucker, build. Good. And if you're not, try to get to the country. Or try to get to some kind of country lifestyle and live it in the city. Fuck it. Grow some verbs on your goddamn windowsill. Fuck it. Piss off your neighbors. Get some quail if you can't have chickens, brothers, sisters. Okay? Get some quail. They don't make any noise. Shit, just get a water filter. This is a handheld water filter. This filter filters 100,000 gallons of water. You will be so freaking blessed if you have this when shit hits the fan, because you could drink out of the back of the toilet with this. Put the water in here. I don't have my life straw in here, but this is how you start. You could put in your sock drawer. Maybe you can't get out of the city. This is how you start to live that country lifestyle. Oh, we got Slim Baby is in here pushing drugs on people. You call me a meth head, but I guarantee you that you are okay with the biggest drug dealer, and I never taken meth. Dumb fuck. Don't you see those teeth? Call the fucking state police. Call Lake County Sheriff's Office. They fucking know that I hate methamphetamines. Yeah, that I'm the guy in town that's known for when they SWAT raided this house, that it wasn't a drug lab. Made sure before I bought this property opposites them, but they knew that because I'm against meth, you dumb fucking idiot. You know what's even worse is you go take your Mexican American. You go take your Mexican American. Yeah, look at this fucking idiot drug pusher. This is a drug pusher. Don't let this idiot just fucking roast. Guys, start roasting this person. Show this person what they have to do. Every time these people come in, these people do that. They push drugs. And I'm the most fucking anti-drug motherfucker that there is. You want to know why? I don't take drugs, you dumb fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Drugs kill people, you dumb fuck. I use cannabis as my medicine. Go away, child. Go push your Mexican fucking American ass on somebody else. Look at this, brothers, sisters. This is what you call an ass. We're going to make an example out of Slim Baby. This is Slim Shady, not Slim Baby. It's a fucking little baby, little child. Put your diaper back on. You need changed. Slim, you're pushing drugs. You're pushing drugs. You're a drug pusher. You work for the government. You don't realize you've been programmed like a fucking android, like a virus, to push drugs. You automatically assume drugs. It's all that's on your fucking brain. Like a cop, all they worry about is officer safety. All fucking day, all officer worries about is officer safety. So you have literally been programmed. Somebody doesn't agree with you the way that you think, so you automatically like, oh, you're a racist. You automatically go to drugs. Okay? So this is the kind of person, brothers, sisters, that's an ass. That doesn't want to learn. So what kind of drugs are you on? Slim Baby, what kind of drugs do you take? Because this is an adult-only stream. So what kind of drugs are you on? Remember, I don't take drugs. Drugs kill people. I use cannabis. I don't fucking use narcotics. It says it in my medical files. They can't give it to me. I can sue them. You're a fucking idiot. Okay, so once again, what kind of drugs are you on? Because you can throw out a lot of fucking shade, but you're not actually producing anything but a bunch of bullshit because you don't know anything about me. So now you're going to have to actually produce something. Seriously, you're going to have to produce something. So you're a drug pusher. You did it without warning. So put something in here or you'll get moderated. I have moderators. We didn't have to have you in here. I only have to listen to your dumb ass 2 times. I don't have to. That's what this ministry is all about. 2 times, we'll fire your ass out of here. We kind of started okay, so someone report this man to the FBI. Yeah, please, somebody call the FBI right now. My name is Tracy Werner. My son, Elijah Werner's fucking missing. I think the state of Oregon potentially killed my son. Please call the Federal Bureau of Investigation right now. Somebody get off your fucking ass. Do something for me. Guys, it's been 15 months and my son could be fucking dead. Somebody help me, please. I'm carrying this fucking weight on my own, guys. I appreciate you being there for me as an emotional support, but I need somebody's help. I've done everything I could do. I actually located my son, and they threatened to fucking arrest me. I said my daughter could be being fucking raped, guys, and murdered, and the motive, and they threatened to throw me in jail. And somebody's going to come in here and talk about fucking drugs. Fuck off. All right, look at this. Look at what this person put, guys. This is the country that I have to live in. This is what your First Amendment right is about. So hey, don't moderate. So Slim Baby said, and he has a First Amendment right because I already told him stop talking about drugs. So he's still pushing drugs. So he's obviously an ass, and he won't stop. He just can't be learned. This man is tweaking so hard that his son is missing. My son could be dead, and this is how this is the savage of the people in this country. That his son is missing. He probably overdosed him, and he probably ate his body. Brothers and sisters, is this the kind of person that maybe we should be shipping the fuck out of this country? They're shipping hardworking motherfuckers out of this country. They're shipping hard-working motherfuckers that come here every day. They work hard, brothers and sisters. They pay Social Security. They don't get any. And then you got an American that's got a First American Amendment right like this. I literally have a dead and missing son and daughter. And this guy gets to say this. This is the kind of shit that we should be shipping out of here, don't you think? Maybe we should send. Does anybody disagree? Does anybody, if Slim Baby, if you think that Slim Baby should go to one of these Venezuelan prisons instead of somebody that came here from Venezuela that doesn't have a piece of paperwork, not a citizen, but still has rights, because the First Amendment, these people come here and shut up. You put 6 or 8 of them in an apartment and they get their deposit back after 6 months. Imagine 6 Slim Babies living in a fucking apartment. I guarantee, how many times before the cops to be called? How many times that whole fucking apartment be fucked up, huh? Americans, 6 Americans, right? 6 of these fucking Slim Babies, 6 Hispanic people, 6 people came here. So this is the kind of person, they're shipping fucking hardworking people, but you get this Slim Baby in here that gets to speak up like this, brothers and sisters. This is crazy. And if you ask me, this is the kind of person that we should be shipping the fuck out of here. Because I just mentioned that my son could be dead. He didn't even give a fuck about that. He insinuated that I ate him. This is your dollars, tax dollars, gets to people like this. This is who I warn you about, brothers and sisters. I wouldn't be so worried about the fucking, the army, although they're there on the streets. I'd worry more about motherfuckers like this. At this point, I mean, they're going to be your biggest threat. They're living right next to you right now. Right now, you got Slim Babies living right next to you right now. So, pretty sick, isn't it? People can say this shit. I literally have a missing, potentially dead. I have to report this to the state police, and state police already shot my son. You understand? They already shot him. The state of Oregon already kidnapped my daughter, Adriana Massey, and hit me in the face with a grenade, grenaded my son and my daughter. And people like this could speak the fuck up. This person go see actually what the fuck I've done. See that I'm a military fucking veteran. I defended their right to fucking speak up. So this is what I'm concerned about, brothers and sisters. You got people, that's a savage right there. She don't care at all about my son. My daughter could be getting raped right now. She could be getting raped right now. And I've already reported this, brothers and sisters. I've already reported this. If I didn't have faith in Father and knew that he created all things, I would not have the mentality to get up every day and do this. Only by faith alone am I saved. And only by faith can I get up every day knowing that if my son is dead, that Father took him. His day of death was already written. I couldn't get in the way of that. I'm not trying to get into the way of his death. I'm trying to find out to make sure he's alive. If I can find out something, he don't want to talk to me ever again, that's fine. But I don't see that to be what's going. He was moving here. Why would he go from moving here to never talking to me ever again? That leads me to believe that he's dead. So if anybody knows where Elijah Werner's at, please let me know. I've contacted my attorney, and he said I'm okay to talk about it. And if I needed to contact him, I could, because it's a matter of life or death. So please don't be a savage like some of these fucking pukes that have a First Amendment right and have no feelings whatsoever. You know, I have to do this alone, brothers, sisters. Thank you, who forever gave that super chat. I apologize. I'm a little, thank you. I'm trying to, I'm going to take that and put it towards the ministry. I'm not going to, I have a $5,000 bill, but I'm not taking money to pay for that bill from the people. I didn't last time. I took my money and paid the ministry off. A lot of years of work after just having, and then 40 pounds of silver taken from me. So I want to put it towards the ministry. So whoever gave that, I thank you so much. We're going to have a South American ministry and a North American ministry. I'm not giving up on the good people in this country, brothers, sisters. I'm not giving up on the good people in this country. Some people can't leave. I can't leave right now. I legally can't leave the country. So I'm there with you. If one of those people that can't leave, I can't leave. There's people who can't leave the cities. I want everybody to get out of the city. I want you all come here to move on my property. Let's go. What do you need? Get a hold of me. Let's do this. Stop fucking pussyfooting around. If you're an American, you want to be serious about, let's get the fuck off the grid. Come on, man. What the fuck are you doing? What are you waiting for the government to just come knock on your fucking door? They're going to go there. They're going to go here. You understand? So you might as well go be with people that are in the narrow way. Grow some food. Get off the grid. Become your own power company. Build a little cabin. Start being more of a minimalist. Start growing your own food. I eat chicken nuggets every morning, butt nuggets, not chicken nuggets. You know, I want to raise my own food. I want to do with other people. I've been doing it for 5 years. Okay, you can't leave the country because you're a method with convictions. No, I don't have any convictions, you dumb fucking idiot. Okay, this is the last time. You know what, motherfucker? Slim baby, I warned about people like you. You're still mentioning fucking goddamn methamphetamine. So you're a piece of shit because you cannot learn nothing. Okay, first of all, I don't do methamphetamines. I've never done methamphetamines. You're a fucking idiot. First of all, you can't learn. You don't know anything about my situation, and then you're still commenting. I don't have a conviction, you fucking idiot. I don't have a fucking record. I have charges, but I don't have a record. So stop running your fucking mouth. You know, you're really very quite blessed that I'm not one of these fucking vessels of wrath, because your IP addresses, I could get your IP address and probably be at your fucking doorstep before the end of the day with modern day convenience and stomp a goddamn fucking pothole in your chest. But I'm not threatening you with that at all. I've actually invited people to come here, just like your fucking dumbass for trying to threaten me. I'm a fucking Army veteran, okay? I don't do methamphetamines. I'm known for that. Everybody knows me. I don't like people who fucking do it. It's not that I don't like doing it. I don't like the fuck how they act. And you're accusing me of fucking being a meth head. So I don't like that. Just because I fucking have an energy. You're like some fucking bump on a log, and then you build up a bunch of shit like to come in here and just spread it and fling it all over the fucking place. Now, I mentioned that I had Apostle Dead Son, and you still fucking gonna come in here and run your fucking mouth. I'm gonna make an example of you one more time. You're the problem with this country. You don't want to learn anything. You can't be fucking fixed. You're obviously broken. I'm in here trying to fucking help. I can't leave the fucking state because I stood up for my son's constitutional right, because I stood up to this country, because I stood up and held a protest during the COVID. Did you hold a protest, Slim Shady? Did you protest Donald Trump? Did you protest your fucking governor because it was done at a state level? Or did you protest your elected sheriff? Probably not, because you don't have a fucking set of balls. You don't. You probably neutered him. You fucking don't even fucking give a fuck. You act like you fucking don't give a fuck about anything but yourself. You didn't care at all that I said my son could be dead and my daughter could be raped. You still mentioned fucking methamphetamines. You can't, that's sick. Brothers, sisters, make an example out of somebody like this. These people are savages. These are the people that are coming for your fucking kids. When this fucking idiot doesn't have anything, has no skill set, guarantee couldn't do first aid. No CPR skill set. No, couldn't even walk it. The motherfucker wouldn't last 2 days in the woods. Probably not even a day. He wouldn't make it a day out here on this farm. I'll give you the opportunity here, Slim Baby. I live at Walled Road, Silver Lake, okay? You want to come out here, I'll give you the same thing that I've done with everybody for years. Why don't you come out here and dig some fucking holes with me? I got plenty of holes dug already. Why don't you come out here? I used to be the guy that has holes in the ground with pigs, but it says no pigs anymore at the front. No pigs. There's no pigs allowed on my property. There's a big fucking sign at the front of the thing. It's a big sign that says no fucking pigs. They brought 25 guys here with guns trying to kill me, and I'm still here. So if you think you're going to shut people like me up, Father made people for this day, just so you know. He birthed literally people for this age. He seriously did. I don't know if you're one of them or not. Not you, this Slim Shady. But brothers, sisters, this is the kind of person that you're going to have to be very concerned. I am very concerned about the government now, obviously, because they're just kidnapping motherfuckers. But this kind of guy that I really wish that they'd fucking, like I said, if I had the right, and a First Amendment right, I think this would be the first motherfucker that I'd shit the fuck out of here. I'm a veteran. I defended this person's right, and they don't do nothing but just cast shade and talk about fucking drugs. They're a drug pusher. They've been programmed like a virus. They can't help it. That's what they do. They don't have any control over their body. You could see he just kept putting the same thing. He or she, I don't know. All right, it's probably a girl. All right, Slim Baby, you're probably a girl, so don't go away mad, girl. Just go the fuck away. And if you put anything else in here, my moderators will moderate you. Thanks for coming in and showing everybody what's wrong with this country. There's people who really give a fuck about this country, a lot more than you, that don't even have citizenship in this country, and they're getting shipped the fuck out of here. And then you got people like you that just abuse your fucking rights. It's pretty sick, man. It's pretty sick. You know what I'm saying? Guys, they're shipping people out here who fucking care a lot about this country and been producers. This person's probably on goddamn food stamps, got some kind of fucking thing because he was on meth and now he's off it. And now he's on some power trip because he's off of it. And now he's going to go cash shade because that's his little fucking Social Security. But I don't get Social Security. I don't get disability. I didn't get the 8 years I raised my son. I never got any child support. I never even been to the VA and I have an honorable discharge. So I don't want to hear it from these fucking people like this, brothers and sisters. These are the kind of people you need to be very concerned about, because these are the kind of people that are come fucking just say something about you. That's a fucking narc. That's a bootlicker, brothers and sisters. That's a person who's going to call fucking ICE on you. Sure. Oh, this guy's acting weirdo. Fuck you. They'll call your neighbor. You're over there banging out your wife. You're over there banging out your wife. Thank you, Tove. Appreciate it. And she's screaming no. And she really means yes, but you live so stinking close to your neighbor. Okay, see, there we go, guys. Once again, brothers, sisters, this is a drug pusher. So I'm actually going to report this person for drug and harassment. And I don't hardly ever report anybody. So I want everybody in the room now, 32 people. I don't ever report anybody. I report this person, brothers, sisters, they're pushing drugs on people. This is all they keep talking about. So they want, it's like beating a chant and a mantra. Sooner or later, you tell your wife she's a fucking bitch and you hate her and she's cheating on you and she's never done that, or to your husband or to your, and you keep beating them with that. And they're literally doing so much that it could actually have an effect. It's like, songs on the radio that you don't even listen to that kind of music. Maybe you don't even like that, but because it's people like this. This person probably does this every fucking time they come into somewhere where they don't like what somebody's saying. People pull the racist card. Oh, you're a racist. This is their card. Every time it's going to be drug pusher. Drug. So report this person, please. Report this person as harassing and because it's bullying. They're just straight up being. It's one thing I asked them to stop, and they could go away, but they just keep pushing the same thing. So we're going to make an example of how people like this, they should monitor their kids, and somebody like this keeps seeing something in the background because you guys are here. So they're programmed, and they could initially have an effect on somebody. They're not going to affect me. I don't do meth. I've never done methamphetamines. I don't do fucking drugs. I use cannabis. Okay? I'm trying to stop eating any kind of sugar. So fucking shut up, you slim fucking baby. Get up all fucking pissed off at people being hooked on fucking drugs. You eat sugar, you dumb fuck. Sugar's a fucking drug. So don't tell me getting on anybody, even if they were on fucking meth. You know how many people I know that have done meth that don't do it anymore? Oh, but you're going to go throw fucking shade on there as you eat your goddamn ding-dongs. Fucking ho-ho. Get out of here there, fucking Satan Claus. You want to know where the hoes are at? Go ask Santa. Get the fuck out of here now. I'm reporting this person. And I don't ever report anybody. He's not give a fuck. People should have a First Amendment right. What are we? Harassment or bullying is what I'm going to. Harassment or bullying, because they're literally being a bully. There we go. All right. You've been reported, Slim Baby. I'm sure everybody else in here will report your ass. You're just a tyrant, man. You could have came in here and said something, put something in here, but all you do is push drugs. So they're not here anymore. They shouldn't be in here anymore. All right. Thanks for letting me make an example of people like that, brother, sister. Seriously, think about it. I got a missing child, and this person going to come in and just keep pushing drugs. Tell me that I probably methed my son up and ate him. What a savage that this world we live in. Having somebody have rights is one thing, and that's fine. They can do it, and I can just moderate them. I didn't have to let them stay in there, and that was my choice to ask them to stay in here. But again, this is the kind of people that I would be concerned about. Now, before I've been telling somebody, I've been telling people on this platform for a long time that I really wouldn't too much worry about the government, and I wouldn't worry about your local law enforcement officers that much. They're just a bunch of fucking tyrants. If you did lick their boot, you probably wouldn't get in any trouble. But I was concerned about the people who were unprepared. That, brothers and sisters, is now almost taking a back burner to your government. The government is fucking just unaliving people, brothers and sisters, kidnapping people, re-educating people, and shipping them out of the country. Okay? These are American citizens. These aren't Mexicans anymore. These aren't Iranians anymore. These are poor people. How the fuck do you cure somebody from being poor when gas is $4.29 a fucking gallon where I live? You know, it's $9 for fucking burger across the nation. Ground fucking beef. The cheap shit. Pink slime. People are one paycheck away from living on the fucking streets. They made it illegal to live in your fucking car. They're taking American citizens now, brothers and sisters. This is crazy. This isn't people that are from other countries. You're next on their list. Just because you think you're fucking quiet, you're inept, and they're not going to come for you. Maybe they don't like that you have fucking green eyes. During World War II, they already did this. Everything that I've been telling you on this channel now for nearly a fucking year, been beating it. Like, yeah, I know, for a burger. For a fucking burger. And you got to sometimes pay it too, Pinchy, because you want to help them out, right, Lobster? You do. You want to help them out, right? Like, especially if it's a small little town, because you know it's expensive. Fuck, since the COVID, it's hard to get any kind of regular supply of shit, anything. People are so picky, they don't get it exactly their way, like it's Burger King. They get fucking pissed off. So $20 is like, well, I don't know if it's not a million cal burger and they're buying some chuck, some decent chuck, so you're not eating some lips and assholes, basically some decent lettuce, something that's not all fluoridated, you know, so it's going to cost them probably $8-9 to make that burger. The fries, the lights on in the fucking basket, the paper that it comes on, or whatever, the to-go box, if you take it to go. I mean, the burrito here, man, lobster went from $8 before the COVID to 10, and then it went to 12, and now it's $13.50. Yes, they are. I'm a veteran, Bruce. I know. I'm a veteran. It sucks. And I don't care if you're a veteran. It don't matter if you're a veteran. It has nothing to do with it. I mean, there's a lot of veterans. We're the war machine. So that's coming. TikTok. Kirby. It's coming, Kirby. The only reason that you haven't seen as much is Newsom's been fighting it a lot. You know, Gavin Newsom has been fighting. He's a tyrant because he's one of them too, but he's been fighting that. You're going to see it. Donald Trump just employed 19 states. They're starting it. It's just starting. He just passed this in 19 states. So it's probably going to be these blue states that are going to see him first. All these sanctuary states fighting it. Oregon is the only state. Tina Kotek is the only one that's actually fighting it. She don't give a fuck. They've had sanctuary city in Oregon is probably, I think, they're one of the first sanctuary cities in the nation. One of the oldest standing sanctuary cities, and it wasn't built for this bullshit. I was born and raised on the streets of LA, so I was, I was born and raised on the streets of LA, so I was, literally lived on the streets of LA after my dad died. Our house burned down and my truck burned. I tried to live in that, and then they towed my fucking truck on the streets because the fucking license plate got melted and didn't have the fucking tag on it, and then they towed. I couldn't live my truck anymore, so I live on the streets. So I've lived on the streets of Los Angeles. I know what it's like to be there and be homeless. I've been homeless on the streets of Los Angeles, California. Okay, I was born in the concrete jungle. That's where I was born. I wasn't originally from the country, but once I moved to the country, I don't want to go back to the concrete jungle. So I've seen it. I know I've been there. It doesn't have, you don't have to go to Watts or Compton or, it's everywhere in LA now. It's not just, it's east, west, it's fucking Canoga Park and fucking, Simi Valley. And I was like, what the hell? These are the high end places. Nope. It's everywhere now, under bridges, but they did this to these people. You know, we do this, sending this money to other countries. All we need to do is take a break. Do you realize we would have no problem with fucking our debt if we would just stop, sending all our money overseas? We have 1,000 military bases in 180 countries. That's all of them. We shouldn't have any fucking debt problem. We have a $1 trillion military budget. That's more than all the other countries combined, all the militaries combined. So the problem is that we have a fucking government. The problem in this country is the government. The problem in Russia is the government. Vladimir Putin is a fucking tyrant. In Ukraine, it's Vladimir Zelensky. He's a fucking tyrant. In North Korea, it's Xi Jinping. He's a fucking tyrant. In Israel, it's Netanyahu. He's a fucking tyrant. It's the governments. Do you know that 40% of the U.S. populace works for the government? Pigs. And he told us, don't sup with swine. People in government, pigs, right? If you work for the government, put a 1 in the chat. And then when you're done with the 1, get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. And there's a chance one of you work for the government. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't trying to glean to you. I ain't trying to fucking give to you either. Glean from or give to you shit. Get the fuck, quit your goddamn job. Go fucking flip burgers or something. The fuck out of the government. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You're a piece of shit. You're supporting this beast system. You're the problem with this country. That's why nothing happens. Get the fuck out of here, you pig. Yeah, he said, don't sup with swine. People in government. So if you work for the government, get the fuck out of here. You're part of the problem. That's why nothing happens in this country, because 40% of the people work for the government. With those 1,000 military bases in 180 countries and the people are privately contracted and the people are here, yeah, you work for the government. That's what this government is. This corporation is a government. Think about what I just told you, brothers and sisters. That is a staggering statistic that most people do not know. People are like, where do you come up with all these statistics? That's what I do. I'm a goddamn information hound. I've been this way for 30 plus years. I store all this shit like a goddamn Rolodex. Oh, wait, like a playlist or an e-file. So we've got to get back to the future here. I'm sorry, I was back in time. I had a Rolex. I transfer all my Rolodex onto my e-file. Quantum. So that's what it tells us to do. So, brothers, sisters, why are we spending all our money on other countries, policing everybody else? We got our own fucking problems here in our own country. We just sent fucking shit to Venezuela. We created this, brothers, sisters. If you don't think that we created what was going on down there in Venezuela, don't you remember Chavez down there? We run this shit, brothers, sisters. We created all those problems in Venezuela, just like we helped with the shit in El Salvador. We create this shit, brother, sister. It's America that goes down there and extorts everybody's fucking resources. Now, I'm getting this right, guys. We're already taking over Mexico. You guys, I already said this. And they want the silver is why. Don't bullshit yourself. There's a reason why I want on the other side of that Panama Canal. I'm not fucking stupid. And look, they're already selling Putin fucking minerals in Russia. So Putin's already got his foot back in the door in Russia. Nailed it. Nailed it. The new border from the Canada border to the Panama Canal. It's all going to be one lockdown. All one lockdown. They call it FEMA region this, then. Yeah, whatever. You know what? It's going to happen because I don't care if I get it wrong. I don't care if I get it wrong. I don't care if I get it wrong. I haven't gotten any of this wrong so far. As a matter of fact, I'm the only platform that's covering you guys, showing you this before it ever happened. Who else on YouTube brought up the 923 executive orders and showed you that this is happening now? Who showed you back then? TV. I'm the host of Truth Viral Television, where the truth goes viral. And I said they're going to put all this medical martial law into place, and they're going to use it on the next administration. No, that won't be for several administrators. They kicked it in immediately with the fucking warp speed jab. Soft medical martial law. That's exactly what they did by declaring that national emergency in all 50 states, usurping long, short, and medium-term trial testing. Yep. Created the $2.2 trillion jab in warp speed, solicit the American public for $2.2 trillion to create that greatest jab ever. So don't tell me, and I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. I know exactly what the fuck they're going to do. And they're already doing it. So why are you guys not here at my property? And so now tell me why you're so fucking safe where you're at. And what makes you a net from them come not knocking on your fucking door? I'd rather go down with a fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Chillax. Let me see. So don't tell anybody to chillax in here, dumb fuck. So how about you go fuck yourself? You too. All you care about what you see there. 23. You wouldn't even know 23 if it hit you right in the face. Wouldn't even know 23 if it smacked you right in the face. You would know what 23 is. So don't talk about 23. Take that out of your number. You don't know what 23 is. Yep. Goodbye, child. This ain't about being tough there, you little fucking chihuahua dog, little fucking taco dog. Okay? You're not a dog. I roasted the last person who came in here. You're not a dog. You couldn't even fucking wear that name and you have it as a dog. You're looking at a goddamn dog, motherfucker. You don't know a dog. I'm a dog. You're not a dog. Tell me how you're a dog. Show me why. Why the fuck would you have that on your name? So, oh, come on. Bark a little bit. Let's hear some bark. All I hear is a bunch of fucking whimpering. Why are you chasing your fucking tail? Oh, you gonna be my little bitch, huh? Oh, you be my little bitch. Oh, see? Just sit down. You put your little tail between your legs. Tuck your legs. Don't say anything else. You say anything else, be quiet. You be my little bitch. You be quiet in here, and I'm going to let you stay in here, okay? You just be a little puppy, and you be quiet. I don't want to hear a whimpering or whining out of you. I'm not going to give you no bone. I feed my dogs top of the line fucking, so I just gave you some good food. Now shut your fucking mouth. Flutz! Out 9! They're stuck on dumb, brothers, sisters. Dog is stuck on dumb. Dum, 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 dum. So, all right. You guys enjoying yourself? What's bro on? No, there's no bros in here, dog. Go somewhere else, dog. Get out of here. Get out of here, little bitch. I'll fucking bite you if you don't. Seriously. I will. Not physical bite. Don't worry. It's a spiritual bite. So, nope, you're not a dog. You're a chihuahua. I can already tell. It's chi. So, you're an idiot. Put something in here other than something stupid. You're a drug pusher. Here we go. We got another drug pusher in here, brothers, sisters. Another drug pusher. Elsa's like, here we go again. They don't agree with me, so they're on drugs. Hey, guys, I'm going to smoke a bong hit so we can, Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to give her old dog a bone, and when she bent over, Rover took over and gave her a bone of her own. Oh, wait. You're the great Chihuahua? All right, you can be a Chihuahua. I'm a dog. So I don't have anything with dogs, but you know how a dog works. I'll piss on you first. I'm going to mark on you. You're in my territory. So that's what dogs do, right? You ever seen a dog? They'll go piss on another dog, go right over and piss right on that dog that's still pissing. Come and try to mark my territory, All right. Love your other sisters. Appreciate it. I'm enjoying my live stream here, so we're having a good time. This is supposed to be for my missing son, so it's good that we're talking about something else. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome to identify however you want. No, you're not. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking idiot. Can't say that. Let's talk like man. Why would they say that? You can't say that. Crusher, they hide Crusher's thing that said, let's talk like man. Yeah, you cannot. Crusher, we don't have spelling police in here, so if you make a mistake in your spelling, it's okay. You don't have to correct it. Seriously. Come on, you can read the first letter and the last and read the whole word, so we don't need to correct spelling police. That damn spell check makes you fucking lazy, too. I know it. Damn it, I used to be a much better speller until spell check. So no worries. Hey, that's pretty good. Some people went to school and can't spell. Hooked on phonics worked for me. But no, we don't have any spelling police in here. We'll police you if you put some stupid ass shit in here. try to come in here and put some dumbass shit, we'll get you out of here. But spelling is not an issue. Never. My moderators won't correct you. They won't. And anybody corrects anybody, I'll throw their ass out of here for somebody correcting their spelling. You want to correct them for something because they're being a dumbass or something, that's one thing. But anyways. Dude, I had the craziest thing happen last night, guys. I talked to Kevin about it. I locked all those birds up last night, and you guys know that I was on the live stream outdoors, and I know that I put all those birds up, guys. I woke up to a bird outside of the kennel, outside the chicken coop this morning, dead, with one hole in its neck, just one hole in its neck. Now, this is the third bird that I've lost like this. It's impossible for these birds to get out of their coop at night. It's double locked. There's only a little slit in the door. There's nothing dug underneath. I checked. There's no way that chicken could have got out. This is the third time this has happened. So I don't know what the hell to think about it. I woke up this morning. I went to go to the birds, and I came back, and I let them out, and I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, I looked in there, and I'm like, where's it at? Because I was outside last night. You know what I'm saying? All right, you're a dumb fuck. Get out of here, you little fucking bitch. So, kind of strange, you know? I don't know how this bird is getting out because there was no animals outside, and it's impossible for them to get out of the coop. They cannot get out of the coop. I have a big, huge, long board, so there's nothing can get up from underneath. And then it's double locked. I showed you guys the lock last night on it. And I woke up this morning to a bird down, and I don't know how the hell this is happening. And I've just been kind of beside myself. I'm like, how is that possible? It can't get out of the coop. It's not even a physical possibility, guys, is what I'm saying. And yet, this is now the third time it's happened. The first time it's one, the second time it was 2 birds, and this time it was 1. And they always are in the same exact spot, and they always have one hole in their neck. One hole, just one hole in their neck. And they're laying right in front of in the grass area. There's like a fake grass up in front, and they're always laying with their head to the south, and they're neatly positioned. It's like they've been stretched long way. Their legs are laying nice and flat. No, there's nothing gets in here. Shut the fuck up, X01. Okay, make it rain. Make it rain. Come on, I got a Cash App. I got a PayPal. Come on, X1110X. Come on, I got a Cash App. Got a PayPal. Put your money where your mouth is. Oh, yeah, my wife left me. Come on, motherfucker. What are you doing? I don't hear no chings going here. My Cash App lights up. You put your money where your mouth is. Come in here and griff me. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You do that with everybody, you dumb fucking idiot. You're a tease is what you are, you little bitch. So get out of here, fucking idiot. And I wouldn't accept your goddamn money anyways, you dumb fuck. I'm showing how stupid the fuck you are. I made an ass of you that quick, huh? Normally you control people and you can keep doing that till somebody, and then you fucking 2-year-old pull a fucking, here, have some fucking, here, honey, have some. Here, have some. Pull it away. You're like a little tease. Yeah, that's what you are. You're a tease. How's that work for you? You go in everybody's chat and do that, huh? And then they jerk you off, huh? Well, that's what I did for you. I gave you a little happy, and it didn't work very long, huh? Because you blew your man chowder all over. So get the hell out of here, child. You don't have no money. You're a broke-ass fucking Bob. I'm retired. I have more fucking land than I know what to do with. The problem is I can't share what the fuck I have. That's my problem. Nobody has enough balls to come join me. Everybody just loves their little life. So that's okay. Anyway, all right. So, you know, here in the next probably before the winter hits, this stuff is just going to get more and more increasing. Now, like I said, guys, they're starting to take American citizens. This isn't people who came here who don't have paperwork anymore. They're literally taking Americans off the streets. So if you can't stay on subject and you can't be fucking serious, moderators, just moderate everybody the fuck out of here from now on. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if they ever come back. Just get them out of here. If they're not, I mean, they're literally drafting fucking women. We just got involved in another war. This is the 923. They're literally just taking people off the streets now. And it doesn't fucking matter. You might not have the right paperwork. Do you have your passport? Do you have your birth certificate? What if that's not good enough for them, brothers? And I don't want you to be afraid to go to the fucking store, but it's risky to go to the store right now. And that's exactly what the fuck they want. They want us to stay inside. I'm like, I was praying with Father before I came in here and I knew the subject. I'm like, this sucks, Father. I don't want these people to fucking get yanked off the side of the thing and they want us to stay inside the fucking, it's just like they did this stupid fucking go inside, stand up, but you literally run the risk of being taken off the streets. They don't give a fuck, brothers and sisters. I've seen video after video, people saying, like there were people in Alcatraz Island going, I'm an American citizen. Hello, I was born here in America. And they don't give a fuck. Brothers and sisters, it's one thing in America. You have to, if you're going to go detain somebody's body under the Fifth Amendment, first of all, you have to have reasonable articulate suspicion of the crime that they've committed. And you have to articulate that crime. You just can't grab somebody off the fucking streets. If you're in a law enforcement capacity and these people are supposedly serving, you have to identify yourself. They're not marked, no badges. Anybody could be doing this right now. Anybody could be doing this. They could do it to anybody. You can buy these badges off of Amazon, brothers, sisters. You and your buddies could go dress up a fucking van and some fucking girl that you liked in high school wouldn't date you and now she's fucking yours. Seriously, don't fucking act like it can't happen to you. Fuck off. If they were following some kind of protocol, but a lot of these people are private contractors who work for the prisons. They're fucking prison guards, guys. No wonder they're not very good at their fucking job and don't follow the goddamn protocol. This is not very Christ-like, brothers, sisters, to do this to people in this country. You know, you have rights under the Constitution, whether you're a citizen in this country or not. The Constitution affords you those rights. So maybe they don't like that you have white skin, brown skin, black skin, yellow skin, red skin. It doesn't fucking matter. They already got rid of the black skins and enslaved them, right? And the redskins. So who do you think's coming next? You. You're fucking next. Yeah, you are. What makes you so fucking special? Why are you a net? What keeps you from getting kidnapped? So Twigs is out here, you dumb fucking idiot. Get out of here. Nobody went to the moon, you fucking idiot. So, why are you special? 24 of you. What makes you so special that you're going to be, you know, no, your ID works for you. It doesn't even matter. Do you understand the volatility of what is going on in the streets? This is just straight thuggery. That there is no fucking procedure being followed. So I don't even think it's safe to leave your fucking home right now. And that just gives into their agenda. It's like, this sucks, man. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So I don't understand how you guys could just sit here and come in this chat, and I love you, brothers, sisters, and not speak the fuck up. I'm so blown away. How you guys could just have other conversations about anything else than this. This is what I don't think about this all damn day. I got a son that's missing, possibly dead, a daughter that's possibly being raped, possibly murdered. So I got other things on my brain, but I wake up thinking, holy shit, I got all this property and they're kicking fucking people out of here. Homeless fucking Americans that did one paycheck the fuck away from being on the streets. And I have all this property, and for fucking how many years I invite people to come here. So I get beat every day. I got to wake up and I got nobody to share this property with. And there's a couple of you guys in this chat that are one paycheck a fucking way. Guarantee you're already having an issue. I know a lot of people are. And I don't think down on you. Like I said, I want to fucking help people. So I don't know. This just isn't right to me. I'm not okay with them just swiping people off the streets because they don't fucking like them. It could be that simple right now, brothers, sisters. There's nothing to say because there's no procedure. Everybody just stands the fuck around and watches this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why is this okay? You can buy these badges on Amazon. So this is kidnapping, brothers and sisters. How many of these people have been kidnapped? There's probably people who've been kidnapped off the streets because a lot of them aren't even telling them where they're taking these fucking people. Yep, I know, Dustin. Huh? It's like, what's wrong with you? Oh, these are American people now, poor people, right? These are poor people. They're literally taking them and fucking involuntary detaining them. What is the cure for being poor? Stop shipping all our fucking money to Ukraine, Iran, Israel. We have 1,000 military bases in 180 countries. How about we just fucking close those military bases and fucking give it to the poor? Problem fucking solved. Nope, we got to keep police and everybody getting involved in everybody else's fucking business so that we can force you to pay for the US dollar. If not, we'll come drop some freedom or democracy bombs on you. So that's right. And then if you resist, it leads to deportation. That's what he said. Somebody's been listening. So it doesn't matter if you're an American citizen. If you resist, now they're shipping you the fuck out of here. It doesn't matter. Where are they going to ship you? So how do you cure fucking people from being poor, brothers and sisters? As these politicians get richer and richer every year, the wealth gap grows. They're making more money. We get poorer, they get richer. Now they're throwing us in the fucking streets, into fucking prisons. Involuntary. This ain't just fucking people who didn't come here with a piece of paperwork. This is American citizens being detained now, brothers and sisters. If you have a mental disability. Do you know how many people went and got a fucking mental? Do you know how many people? I don't get Social Security. I don't get disability. I don't get child support. I don't get a dime. You know how many people get on methamphetamines and then they get off of it and then they can get Social Security? I'm a fucking veteran. I don't get fucking no money. I don't get no disability. I didn't get child support. I was a single parent for fucking 7 years, 8 years. Not a penny. Not a goddamn pencil during the school year. No fucking play shoes for the Goodwill or clothes for the Goodwill or nothing. And then you could get all methed up and then get Social Security. Fuck, I've been paying Social Security since I was 15 years old. I joined the military at 17. I've been paying in this system since I was fucking earlier than that. I had a job at 13 and 14, and I don't get any benefits. But they're going to give benefits to fucking people here in America on meth? What the fuck, man? Because they got off of it, but what the hell? I have an honorable discharge. They'll give it to people who came here. And now they're shipping them out of here. They were giving people fucking benefits, shipping them here, and now they're kicking out the same people. The same people they shipped in here, brothers and sisters. You think they emptied the Venezuelan prisons, brothers and sisters? They did that on purpose. The Tren de la Agua, they did that on purpose. They flew these people in here. They fly them in there, give them tickets, give them housing, and then they kick them the fuck out of here. What the hell, man? This makes no sense, brothers and sisters. And now it's not just these people. Now it's you. Because you've got, maybe you got PTSD. I'm a veteran. I got a little PTSD. I've never been diagnosed with it because I won't go to the fucking doctor. I've never been to the the VA. But how the fuck, man? So, what the hell's going on with that chicken out there making a bunch of noise? Yeah, public education's a scam. It's just a big fucking worker bee. They don't teach anybody even to think. I've been to college before I joined the Army, when I was in the Army, after I went to college in my 30s. They don't teach how to think. They teach how to test. You know what I'm saying? When you can't argue, just talk louder than them. There you go, Mike. If you tell a big lie long enough, they'll believe it, right? So many people, they say these most brilliant things, right? Richard Nixon, which I don't like tricky dick, but Richard Nixon said, Americans don't believe anything until they see it on television. One of the greatest quotes ever. So, no, it's not about, it's fucking hot out here. It's 98 degrees. Stop talking about because I'm not wearing a shirt. Can't you see I'm fucking sweaty? Fuck off, you guys. Fuck, I can't walk around in a goddamn shirt with you worried about what the fuck you see, man. I'm 50 motherfucking years old, bitch. Okay? You got a body like this at 50? I don't think so. The fuck out of here. I work hard. I got calluses. Stop fucking worried about my goddamn not wearing a shirt or not. Fuck off. I don't have the fan on. It's hot in here. Let's turn the fan on. Let's turn the fan on. Take some bong rips. Yeah, we definitely need to rework the education system. Remember, Todd, for how long did they do this 2+2 Common Core bullshit? They got kids strapped behind a goddamn iPad or a fucking computer for 6-8 hours a day. That's why I homeschooled my child for many years. I mean, he went to public school because he wanted to play sports and football, but fucking didn't hardly. He learned and he passed his shit, but they're really not. They're not doing anything to help these children be great minds. They're teaching them how to become good worker bees. And they confuse the shit out of these kids, you know. And I remember when my son was going to school, I was trying to teach him algebra and some of this basic stuff, how I was taught checking your work, going back, and they kept telling me that I can't teach my kid this way because they've got this new way of learning and I'm confusing him and he's not doing it the right way. I said, is he getting the fucking right answer? Well, he's getting the right answer. Then it doesn't fucking matter, then does it? If as long as he's got the correct answer, he's doing it the way that I was taught. It's just the old way. You guys have changed the whole system. You know. So, yeah, we have done. Then, and if you attack the children, you know what I'm saying? If you attack the children, brothers, sisters, you attack the younger generations. You know what I'm saying? Then the generations grow up to be dumbed down, and then you've got a whole generation waiting that you could easily, you know, turn into your little army. You know, Saturday 10th, the Constitution. Nice. So, yeah, I don't like what they've done to. I homeschool my son a lot. Most of his school, you know, he was homeschooled. So, he did go to public school, but he generally ended up, you know, never got in any trouble. He never got a suspended, never got, you know, a referral or nothing like that. But God, he used to get in, you know, kind of a tiff with a teacher because, you know, he would be trying to teach them something or be on the lesson. You know, he'd try to go further and they're like, hey, we're not talking about this. And your son keeps trying to go ahead of us. Well, you say he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about because he's not learning the right way or whatever. And now he's getting the fucking ahead of everybody and he's bothering other kids trying to teach them because he thinks what you guys are doing is fucking stupid. Now he knows how to do it your way, but he knows the way I taught him is the correct way. You know what I'm saying? I taught him how to do it both ways. The student money always short. No, nobody's money short, you dumb fuck. Here we go again with these dumb fuckers with the money thing. Get the fuck out of here. We got another drug pusher in here or something, brother, sister. Somebody pushing fucking drugs in here. God damn, there's some slime balls in this fucking world right now. Well, I don't blame. Everybody's been fucking. Look at it. Well, look what they did to everybody for 5 years. Stand on the X, go inside, flatten the curve. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, pushing drugs. There we go, guys. We got another drug pusher in here. Oh, somebody else worried about fucking what they see. Fuck you, Kevin, you little bitch. You want to be my dog in here? My name is Revelation. Oh, Mr. Bubbo. Oh, Mr. Bubbo. My name is Apocalypse. You can call Lake County. Yeah, old man, but I'll work your fucking ass into the dirt, Kevin. You wouldn't make it a day out here on this fucking farm. I'd fucking work your ass in the dirt. You couldn't dig fucking nothing. I got some fence holes that need put in. You want to come dig with me? You want to come dig some holes with me? I bet you I can do 3 holes to your 1. I don't care if you're 20 years old and you got a 6-pack. You ain't going to fucking dig holes like me. Yes, I'm living off the grid. I make all my own power. I got multiple lighting sources. Waterless composting toilet. Wood stove. I got all you motherfuckers not beat. I'm empowered and you're all fucking hooked up to a smart meter. You're fucking stupid is what you are. I'm telling you right now, if you're on a fucking smart meter, I don't know how smart you are. I don't know how smart you are. Seriously, you're hooked up to a system that's your toaster is talking to the fucking CIA and the NSA, and your toaster is talking to your stove. So, cool. Yeah, I've got a few cabins out here. Get there, Todd. And I'm not saying, listen, Todd, you don't want to be going to your cabin when things have already hit the fan and they've already closed the gate, or they already got the sheep trying to get through that little gate, right? You want to be on the other side of the gate, right? So you want to be there, you know what I'm saying, before that happens. Like as a messenger, I'm a messenger. That's the word angelos or angel. That is, when I blow the horn, the ram's shofar, if I don't blow it soon enough and it's already happening, then nobody can get ready, right? So wherever that cabin's at, this might be a good time. I mean, how much worse? They're literally kidnapping people right off the streets right now. American citizens. It doesn't matter if you're not from this country now. Maybe you're a little too poor. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're a little too wealthy on the next run. Maybe they're too poor. Maybe it's too wealthy. Maybe because you have some gold and silver at your home and they want that gold and silver that you're hiding in your house, that you got dug, that they saw you bury with their Starlink satellite system. No, you're not prepped for the worst, Todd. You're not prepped for the worst unless you're living at your bug out. Listen to me, Todd. I'm not fucking stupid. I live at my bug out. Okay. I understand. I'm a pretty prepared guy too. You know what I'm saying? I got a 50-foot fucking, underground shelter, 28 feet down in the ground. I've got a lot of different, preps. I prep for a lot of everything. But the worst thing is you're going to just be, all your preps are going to be somewhere else. And if you're not at your location, you're not going to get there. And then don't be mad at me when that shit happens, if you don't fucking adhere what I'm saying, and then you're fucking gonna have to kill how many people to get your cabin? A lot. Father's already shown me so many times. Literally, he showed me how many people I would have to kill to get here. Yep, I've seen it multiple times. There's been times I've had to leave here and I wasn't here. And I knew to get back here about how many approximately people that I would, and I'm not saying that I would, and I would want to, but I'm just trying to show you if that's what your situation is and something came across, somebody tried to take your life and you had to defend yourself, you might have to do that a few times, 3 or 4 times, 5 or 6 times to get to your, what you call your bug out or your cabin. The best thing to do is be at your location. Go to your bug out now. What are you waiting for? It to get fucking worse? How much worse does it need to get? They're literally kidnapping people off the streets right now. Yes, they are. It doesn't matter. They have fucking badges that say fucking police, but there's no badge number. They're not identifying themselves and they're not showing warrants. Anybody could be doing this right now. Anybody could do this right now. Because you say, get the fuck back and all that. They could do this. Anybody could be kidnapped at any point in time. The National Defense Authorization Act under the Obama administration allowed them to do it anyways. It allows them to involuntary detain a U.S. citizen without notifying their family, involuntary detain them without a trial and indefinitely detain them. No cause, no warrant, without noting your family. That's called the National Defense Authorization Act, and Trump signed it back in. So he's all in on it. So he's the one who's been doing this since George Washington. Yeah, Trump's been in office since George Washington. His family, they knew he would be the 45th and 47th president. Yes, they did. President 9/11. He's the one who dropped the 3 steel buildings with 2 airplanes. I'm the only channel that talks about that. I don't know one other streamer that talks about him being responsible for the man. He's literally the one who did it. He's the one behind it. The dancing Israelis at the bottom of the tower. It is everything. His whole fingerprint is all over it. I now have the tallest building in the world, he said after those fucking 3 steel buildings were dropped with 2 airplanes. I'm never going to forget. I'm the only blogger on the whole internet, brothers and sisters, that's putting out the 9/23/1945 ritual. Name one other platform that's putting out the 9/23/1945 ritual. That's happening right now. We're literally seeing the revealing of the 1945 World War II equals World War III. Right? They're doing it. This is exactly what they did during World War II. They detained American citizens. I said this was going to fucking happen, and it did, huh? What's this guy on? Information, lots of information, decades of information. I have a brain. It's called a fucking quantum computer, and I file all this shit. Remember, it used to be a Rolodex, but I got an upgrade. Now I got a side playlist, too. Oh, Casanova. I got it going in the background. Did you guys hear that? The Casanova song going in the background? Whatever, it's always, there's some kind of music playing in my head. There is. Fuck you. You don't have a quantum computer. You would make it 1 second in my brain. Huh, you come out here and dig some holes with me. How about I'll tell you what, you put you in my head for a minute, you put you in a goddamn straitjacket. You wouldn't make it 1 fucking minute in my head. You make it maybe 1 day out here on the farm, but you wouldn't make it 1 minute in my head. No, you wouldn't. It's okay. It's all right. The voices inside my head are, you know, there's a lot of them. So it's not just 1 or 2. And then you got the music going. You got all the file system. Don't you hear all that stuff? All those files being filed back there. All those drawers being reshuffled. You guys can't hear that? Shit, the walls talk to me. Each one comes from a different location. Can't you hear them talking to you? You guys don't hear shit. You know, the stars talk to me too, right? You're a weird motherfucker. I know that. And you guys are all sane, and I'm the crazy one. Like Noah, they called him crazy for 126 years. Never even rained. I said I got a fucking ark. Do you got an ark? You ain't no Noah. Remember my Noah coin got stolen, but Kevin gave me another Noah coin. Oh, look, starting to patina a little bit. So Kevin gave me a Noah coin. So somebody stole my Noah coin. I know who stole it. So I got some silver because Kevin gave me a piece of silver, and I got a few pieces up there too. So you're into another fantasy? Oh, okay, cool. Most people are in their own little world. I hear you. Yeah, one of my TikTok followers gave me an ounce coin. Non-name living in your home. Huh. What time is it? No way, it's 6:30. All right, guys, I got to go feed. Let's go feed the birds. And it's about puppy time. Holy shit, it's already 6:30? How'd it get to be 6:30? Ladies. Oh, what do we got to retouch off here? We'll come in and we'll take some long rips. Oh, man. How the hell did it get 6:30? What, it's like 4 o'clock or something. You guys stay in here. Actually, I'm going to go feed this to the ladies. You guys don't need to be eating no cabbage. Don't need no people foods. Feel pretty warm here. Hi, ladies. Hi, ladies. Hi, pretty girls. We didn't even collect no eggs. We didn't even collect the eggs. What are you doing up in here, buddy? Hi, girls. Hi, pretty girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they're all there. Eating this cabbage. They still got all the stuff in here they didn't. Come on, bud. Come on out there. What do, Nigel? Is there an egg back in there, Nigel? What do, buddy? I don't see an egg back there. I wonder if that's the one that got hurt. Well, not hurt. All right. I have one There we go. Good job, ladies. Let's go in here and see what we got for eggs in here. I have one that's kept laying eggs in the back of there, so look at that pretty big. Oh, we got something on there. Normally don't get anything on the eggs here. Just keep real clean in there. One, two. I'll feed you, ladies. It looks like we got 5 eggs. All right, let's go back out here. Get back, ladies. Get back. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. All right. We got all kinds of mixture in here. Oh, there's Painter Boy. Hi, Painter Boy. Oh, Painter Boy, my handsome guy. You're such a handsome guy. You're such a handsome boy. Look at that handsome guy. Oh, what a handsome guy. What's a handsome boy out here, huh? He's my guy. He's my biggest guy that I love. You're my biggest kitty boy. Oh, look at that big kitty boy. He's a handsome guy. I love you. I love you. I love you, Painter Boy. I love you, Yasher Boy. You're so handsome. Are you hanging out here with the dad? With the dad? I love you. I love you. I love you, Werner boy. I love you. I love you so much. You're such a good guy. You're such a good guy. You're just a wondrous kind of boy. All right, I love the kitties. All right, let's go feed these ladies over here. Come on, girls. 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 There's one. Here they come. 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 All right. There you go. There you go, girls. Good job there, ladies. Yeah, I got good kitties and good birds. Good job there, Nigel. Yeah, we get some mountain lions here too, Todd. We get, because the hill, the wood line's right here. I'm just sitting on the end of the valley. The wood line, you go about 15 minutes. I could be right up in the woods right here. There's all thick woods right in here. That's sitting at 200 feet. This is all covered with trees right here. These are juniper, and these are all pine and spruce. No, I'm in Silver Lake. What you doing, buddy? What you doing, Painter Boy? What you doing? Are you hungry, boy? Are you ready for some dinner? You want some dinner? You want some dinner for Dad? I love you. Do you love Dad? Do you love the Dad? Do you love Dad? I love you, Painter Boy. Hi, Painter Boy. Hi, Yasher Boy. Yasher Boy. You ready for some dinner? Dad, go get you some dinner. You ready for dinner? All right, we're out here in the high desert, Silver Lake, Oregon. Put our feed on here, our lid on the feed. We're about time to, anybody want to chip in for some more feed for the ladies, you can. This would be a time you can, we got $9.74. So I'm about down to the bottom of the barrel. if you want to help out here at the farm, I need to actually go grab those eggs real quick that I have and put them in there because I need to mix it up. So you don't have to. I just thought I'd make a mention. So yeah, I got a Cash App and a PayPal. Next time I go to town, if you want to help feed the ladies, you can make a donation. Hold on, guys. I got to put these eggshells in the... No, stay. So it's okay. You don't have to. It's not a requirement. Don't worry about it. You can be part of it. You never have to donate. Ever, 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 ever does anybody ever have to donate anything to the ministry. This land's all paid off. You know, I'll figure it out. I still got food and I got other things I can feed them. Until then, I just like giving them this good scratch. So never an obligation, okay? Don't ever feel if you hang out here, and you can hang out all day long, and sometimes we'll stream for 15 hours and I don't say at all anything. I'll never mention anything about money, but heck, I was like, hey, whatever. So, but don't feel obligated, please. Ever, 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 ever to be a part of the ministry does not require a monetary tithe. Comments, though, you got to comment. Put good comments. That's how you can help out. Thumbs up helps too, but do that if you want to. But I'm asking, like I said, there's a Cash App, there's a PayPal. So time is money. Exactly. Connection. Thank you. And you can't print time. So you can print money, but you can't print time. So what I do, guys, is I keep all my eggs and I feed them back to the ladies. I'll mix them up in their feed, you know, and I do get some. Sometimes I'll get crushed, you know, eggshells, but we'll chop these up a little bit more. I had those ones this morning or yesterday or whatever. There's some little different like skins. Look at there's like some. That looks like onion skin or something there too. So, all right, we're gonna dump them in there, guys. So what I do is I put those back in there like that. All right, and those are the eggs that they give me. So I'll take these back and then I'll stir these in their feed. That would get down towards the bottom there. Got a little rain in that top of that. Yeah, it's glitchy because I'm looking where the fuck I'm at. So goodbye. Get out of here. See ya. All right, there we go. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. These all, I just put the skins and then they all crush up in there and then they end up, you know, saying like that. So it's got a good little mix. There's all kinds of different things. There's walnuts in there and different kinds of, there's some look like there's some rice noodles. Some rice noodles. I think I crushed up some rice noodles there. Hi, little sweet pea. Hi, little girl. So, okay. So, if anybody wants to make a donation for chicken feed, you can. And if not, it's the last time I'll ask. Oh, hey, let's go get our eggs. What are you doing, little girl? What are you doing, little girl? Let's go grab our eggs. Yeah, they don't always. They won't eat their eggshells. And look, just because you crush those eggshells up doesn't mean that they'll start being an egg eater. If you feed them these eggshells, doesn't mean that they'll start eating eggs. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, watch out, guys. All right. Give me a minute here. Let me put the eggs back in the containers here. Heck yeah, look at that. That big old bad boy there. We got lots of eggs here. Watch out there, Tuggy. Look at this beauty right here. This one's yesterday. This one's got all kinds of spots on it. Look at that beauty. So, we lost a bird last night. I hope it wasn't the one that lays these ones. But we'll see. Holy smokes. I just went and gave Kevin eggs. Look, I just went and gave Kevin a whole thing of eggs. We eat a lot of eggs out here. So. Actually, I probably need to get some of these, get a stock going and water glass some of these eggs. So, all right, give me a minute here. We're gonna get these puppies fed, get the kitties fed. You guys are good boys that I love, that I love, that I love. You guys are the best guys. You guys are the best of the best. Oh my goodness, I need a dust in here, Royce. She's getting to be dusty. It's summertime though, huh? It's the dustiest time of the year. Ooh. Time for dinner. You guys got dinner in there. You made your dinner. Oh, we just emptied your guys' food. You guys just finished the last of it. We got to open the new one. We got to open the new one. Glad Dad went and got dog food for the puppies. Glad when Dad got dog food for the puppies. We were almost out. We got you. We're going to fill you back up. There we go. Excuse me. No, you don't put your face in there. It's not a trough. All right, where's the lid? There's the lid. Let's make some puppy gravy. Puppy gravy. Puppy gravy. Chance is going to be first. Hey, you just drooled on the back of my leg, you goofball. You got drool all over my leg. Brother drooled all over me. What are you doing? Follow me. You're not supposed to follow me. You're supposed to stay in the kitchen. You're supposed to stay in the kitchen. There you go. All right. Puppies are fed. Chickens are fed. Chickens got water. Puppies got water. Oh. Time for Dad to take a bong rip. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the desert kitchen. That's my pinstriping. That's my walls are all made out of beams. The whole wall is made out of beams, nothing but beams. All the way down. I wanted pinstripes, so I made it out of beams. Who do you just got a beam pinstripe wall? So good stuff. Good stuff. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What do we got? Whole shift. Oh, that's bend over Harley Davidson. Bend over, hello Harley Davidson. Oh man, I left the oil up and oh well. Oh my goodness. The old back is just been too much working, I guess. Too much working day after day. Well, let's turn the fan on, guys. It's freaking hotter than a pistol in here. Excuse me. Thank you, Big. Thank you, Biggie. It's gonna get loud for a few, but I need to get this air circulating in here. We're getting a little stale in here. Windows open. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Do some air around here for a minute. Or I got me some Earl. Some Earl. Oh. The Duke of Earl. Yeah, it does. You got to stay. What's in motion stays in motion. So, once in motion stays in motion. Idle hands are the work of the devil. Uh-oh. You're sitting on the lawn. What do you do, Mr. Tuggy? Mr. Big? All right, we got the fan going now. Got the fan going. What was that? That's not the same. Whoa, what is that? Interesting. All right. Oh boy, that's getting drippy just sitting here. Better get that on that. Get that on a bulb or it drips off there. She's dripping. The oil's drippy. Is the oil's drippy? Is it a bad drive to town? No. Not where I live. Nope. 12 miles to town from where I'm at. 12 miles. Okay, don't drip off there. Stay on there. Stay on there. Stay on there. I got some lemon diesel oil. All right. Let's get this Earl on here. Ooh, after hours. Oh, don't touch that. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's dripping. She's dripping. Right on that ball there, yeah. Because I can. Uh-oh, that's hotter than you know what. We got that one. Let's put that back over there. Get back over there. Get in that bowl. Get in the bowl. Get in the bowl. Get in the bowl. Get in that bowl. All right, we got her. We got her. What are we dripping here? What do we got going here? Oh, hey, let's get that in there. We get a little drip. Get that off there. We get a little drip. A drip drop. Drippity drop drop. We got some high terpene oil here. Some high terpene oils. Yeah. You haven't had any of this, I had some of this oil here that I had over there. It's some sour lemon diesel. I would smoke for no reason. People. Ignorance is bliss, bliss, bliss. All right, so this is a cold press. I have a cold press. It's a high terpene. I don't like to do, like stuff we use any kind of butane or anything like that. So I have a cold press it out so you don't get the quantity, you get a much higher quality. You lose probably maybe even 2/3. But I need like a semi-acidic is. I got more than that, but that's okay. Thank you, Father, for good meds. You need them when you need them, so. Oh, yeah. 43 likes. Wow. Need to start being a little more honest. Get a few more likes, huh? Oh, thank you, Father, for decent meds so I don't have to take no stupid pills. No side effects. Well, happy, hungry, or horny, but nope, maybe a little sleepy, but don't do that to me. Well, let's plug in. We better plug ourselves back in. Plug it in, plug it in. Come on, is it working? Uh-oh. She didn't plug it back in. Oh, well, we'll run the battery down for a little bit. That's okay. I don't have to be on here all day. Good stream so far, though. Keep my mind off my son. So I'm going to go on Monday and go to the state police and file the missing report, even though they already know he's missing. They're the ones who told me. So I know the state of Oregon already knows. I already notified Josephine County. I already know the county that I think he went missing in, to the county that, so. Appreciate it. What are we doing, Mr. Bob? So what's on your radar? What's your plans? What do you see the future of America? Where do you see this country going? I see almost everybody in this country being enslaved one way or another. If you already are not, just because you're going after poor people today, it could be rich people tomorrow. Just because maybe it's white people today, black people tomorrow, red people the next day, yellow people the next day, and I don't know. What are you, blue blood? Some avatar or some Smurfette or Papa Smurf or something. You got blue blood or blue skin. I don't know. It don't matter. So pretty crazy to sit this or watch this. People just stand around and nothing's being done in America. There's no organic movement. They put together 4.5 million militia in Venezuela, and we don't have one militia. And we have the constitutional right to form those militias. It's your First Amendment right. Redress grievances. First ballots. It's not only the right of the people under the Declaration of Independence, but the duty. And nobody's doing their duty. So I'm in here doing the duty for you motherfuckers that don't stand up and say shit because you're the silent majority. And that's why you're called the majority. You don't stand up and you don't do anything about nothing. You didn't say shit during the COVID, and you didn't say shit about fucking women being drafted in America, and now it's already law. So I'm your voice. I've been your voice for what, over 10 years on this platform. So not my first rodeo. Oh, big. Oh, big. That big guy is hanging out with the dead and the desert puppets. Hey, leave him alone. I love him. I love this guy. I love this guy. He's my biggest guy that I ever did. Big. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. He likes to give headbutts. You give dad a headbutt. Hey, you give dad a headbutt. Oh, headbutt. Headbutt. He likes to come up and give headbutts. Hey, Buggy. Hey, Big. Biggie. 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 Da Biggie. Biggie. Da Biggie. Biggie. Da Biggie. Biggie. Da Biggie. Biggie. Oh, scratch to the back. Oh, big paw to the back. That was a good one, right in the back, right in the hip, buddy. You scratch the dad. Scratch the dad. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with the dad in the desert. Out here with the dad. We love these guys. Watch this paw, man. You just stop sticking that big old scrapey paw in my hip, you old knuckle butt. Silent Majority is a great song. So. Yeah, well, I haven't before. You got to be careful on this platform. So you got to know what you can say. I've been banned off of TikTok, so they don't let me live stream over there. We'll do it here on the tube. We'll do it on the Hollow Needle channel, on the Fang. So we'll do it until they throw us off here. So got 6 channels on YouTube. What is about 10, 12 years now I've been doing this. So long time. So that channel's taken down. It's not my first channel. Predestined for Light, Silver's Light Gold, Truth Battle Television, America Ever After. Oh, yeah, I got all kinds of channels. Pure Blood Evolution. Some channels I even forgot about that I had done before in the past too. I went and looked at my thing like, oh, I got content up, and I didn't even realize I'd forgotten about those channels. Whatever. I don't do any other platforms. I did take some thousand on that one, and then the backup channel, so a couple of 22 or something over there on TikTok, but they banned our lives. We used to rock over there. Yeah, we used to crush it over there. 1,500 plus people in our live, and we get 8 people coming in. Can't even get one person in here on YouTube to join me in. Almost 3 years this channel's been up now. It's hard to believe it's been that long, but something like that, 2.5 years or something. That's been a long time. But nobody's ever joined me. It's okay. The silent majority, as I said. So nobody has to join me. I do this to video log this so that I didn't go down as the silent majority. I don't have to make another YouTube video. I don't have to do another live stream. I probably have, I don't know, 10,000 hours. I don't know how many hours I have total logged on YouTube between content, videos, channels, live streams, so I've been able to not be silenced, which is nice, not to be one of these people who's just going to sit down and let everybody else do all the dirty work, all the bidding for them. So yeah, I know there's something. I've had people ask me to go on other platforms. I farm, like I said, we were just out there doing the ladies. I raise hogs and chickens and rabbits and sheep and goats, and normally I have a pretty full boat, so I can't live stream all the time. And then I'm always building. I got cabins building. I built 2 underground gardens, an underground shelter, eventually an underground house. Out here, carry all my own water, make all my own power. So I'm a pretty busy guy. If I'm not on here, I'm working, doing something else. Very seldom. I don't just sit around and do nothing. I can't do that. Got to be doing something. So, not very often. Well, I study a lot too, so that takes up, has taken up more time in the last 30 years probably than anything else that I've done is studying. But it's okay. It's like a treasure chest for me, It's like my treasure is knowledge, not money. So I'd rather have knowledge than money. Would you rather have time or money, or would you have knowledge than time? Time than money, money than time. Would you have more money or more time? More time to do what you want or more money? You think you could buy your happiness? So everybody's a little different, but I found a way to rob time, become a time robber, steal it from whatever, because you guys think there's such thing as a time and a clock. We're all eternal, so there's no such thing as time. If you're eternal, there's no, not time is grow food. That's it. That's why time is time. Time is to grow food. Yeah, it is. By the stars, sun and moon. That's why they had a clock that you call clock. There's a clock above your head. So, time is not what you're thinking. It's not what you've been told. So I figured out how to steal time from this time, place, space, and reality. You guys don't know what I'm talking about because you don't know how to do it. It's like most people have never been on the dark web. How do you get on the dark web? Okay, whatever, man. So everybody has a different way of going about this. But time is something that's an illusion. And if you know how to, like a hall of mirrors, you can trick time and steal it. And then you can take and rob that time and trade it for knowledge. What? Yeah. Nobody's ever told you about this. That's okay. I don't really share it with too many people. They either do it or they don't. I didn't say that it was being on the dark web was a good idea or a bad idea. You can do whatever you want. I spend a hell of a lot of time on the dark web. I don't care what people think about me. Fuck the FBI. You know what I'm saying? So, not everything on the dark web is bad. Not everything on the dark web is good. Not everything on the regular interworld wide web is bad, and not everything's good. You can find them both places. So, she's like, Elsa's like, oh, now wait a minute. Pastor's on to something here, huh? Yes, I heard. How many times have I told you that I'm a time robber? Didn't you hear me? Didn't you know what I said? How many times you heard me say that at the end of the stream? Thanks for letting me rob your time. So, there's ways to cheat, steal, and rob time, but you got to know how to do it. So, you first have to figure out that, you don't die. You're eternal. You just are a spirit. You're a temporary flesh, being, and that there's more than one way to cheat and rob and steal time. So I know more than one way to do it. I rob other people's time too. I can take people's time when they don't want me to take it from them. I've been known to do that. But if I take somebody and rob it, I try to actually thank them for stealing their time. So there's lots of ways to try. You can track time too, but you don't know what I'm talking about either. But I'm not going to go off on this because I don't want you to. Most people don't have any idea what time is. So, like I said, these are probably terms you've never heard, and that's okay. There are not too many people who probably ever even know that these even exist, and that's okay. And remember, I'm not into all this hocus pocus nonsense. I take this chunk of 6,000 years that I'm in now, and I focus on these books. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I don't care about how many times I've been here before. What the hell does that have to do with this life? Nothing. Nothing. The only thing that matters in this, what you guys call a third dimension, which is silly, but the only difference between the second and first is a matter of time and space. And there's no such thing as space. But I don't want to get into dimensions because then people get all kind of weird and think I'm talking all this new age crap. And, simply, you know what a box is? Third dimension, like a square. You ever thought outside the box? Welcome to the fourth dimension. There's many dimensions and people are very one-sided, if you will. Simply, okay? Two at best. So they say they're spinning in the third dimension on a rock on a ball in this third dimension. So you call it time, but What evidence can you give a man who doesn't value evidence? There you go. Evidence is everything, right? You got to have evidence. To go into a court to be courted, like mated, and to be, fornicate or whatever, to have a contract with, you know, reasonable articulate suspicion, if they have to have evidence. Most people know what evidence is either, but time, evidence, he's got evidence on you. He's inside you and he knows what you were thinking. You're not going to run from the whole world what he sees. Oh, the whole world thinks that about that. You thought you got away with that, but guess what? He's inside you. He's not in the sky. So evidence, yeah, that's what this is all about. Evidence. This is what this country is doing right now. They're going to use everybody's metadata evidence against them. Yes, they will. They can lock everybody up. There ain't nobody in this country that can't be locked up for something. So not going to get that one wrong either. Prognosko, to have foreknowledge of. There's no prophets. Prophet is the word teacher. He said, call no man teacher. So just share it. That's what I do. You know it is when I do what I do. You know what it is. You know what it is, man. Man. All right, it's feeling better now. We got some. Let's turn that off. I really don't like fans. I like background noise like that. I live in the damn country too long. I don't like all that damn noise. That sounds like I'm in the city or something. Dude, stop it. You guys keep going back and forth. Oh, I can go let my dogs out. Better let these dogs out. What is going on with this? I don't care if it's crooked or not. Look, it's crooked. How is that crooked? This is it's a metal stand. How could that be crooked? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it, man. Alrighty. Oh, my goodness. Oh. You guys are the best dogs that I ever did best. All right, we're going to open the door. I think we got an equilibrium right now. Where is my water? Water. Put that over there. All right, we got her. We got her. That was that. All right, well, we're doing this live because we can, and until we can't, we will. And his will, or your will, which is pornea, idolatry. So no idolatry allowed in here. No leaven. Little leaven leavens the whole lumps. We'll throw you out of here. One bad apple upsets the whole apple cart. He said, don't change one jot. That's a period like a dot. Now they tell me they live on a spinning ball planet. Planet Earth is the ruled, and they're definitely ruled by their masters, the heavens. The heavens declare the glory of God, it says in the book of Psalms. The firmament, now that's the clock above your head, declares his handiwork. Remember we were talking about time earlier? There's no time by number. You're an idiot. It's not 2025, I'll tell you that much. So you don't even know the year, so don't tell me you know what fucking time it is. If you don't know what year it is, then don't tell me you know what time it is. Get out of here. Seriously. Well, this guy's... No. I don't like people who don't stand up or at least know what fucking time it is. Come in here and act like you know something. And I'm still in study mode, but you're not come in here and tell me you know shit when you don't even know what the fucking year it is. So he said he'd send 2 witnesses. There you go. This one right here that'll steal your crown. And that eye is all messed up. Did you see what that just did? Freaking eye. I didn't know what the hell it was doing there. I can't wait to get that eye looked at till they see what the hell's going on with it. Like, dude, that's some pretty serious stuff you got going there, man. It's okay. No, I'll just live with it. Like I've been with it this long now. So it's been 15 months or something. So at least my eye's not hanging down anymore, down to my nostril. It's pretty bad. Yeah. Well, that was some. Well, that was an oil on there. Oh man, I forgot that was on there. Well, also, there's no disputing what day is the Sabbath day and what day was the Sabbath. Everything had to be prepared on Friday. On Saturday, you had to sit on your ass and do nothing. Nothing. You couldn't light a fire, so you can't get in your car because it's combustion engine motor. So you couldn't be, I'm going to have somebody cook for me and I'm not preparing anything. Yeah, you went there in a car and had them fucking prepare. You're a dumbass. You're keeping the Sabbath. If you kept the Sabbath, you'd sit on your ass on Saturday and you wouldn't do anything. Everything had to be prepared the day before. You sat there and edified, gave Father, his, like we do here sometimes, all day long. That's what you did. You sat on your fourth point or, whatever, and you shared the word and you supped in the word. And they would still study on Sunday. Yeah, like the Feast of End gatherings. Hello, 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 hello. They're idiots. And under this covenant, we do it every day, remember? It's not a one-day Sunday fun day Jesus. Sunday Jesus, come on in. Welcome to the Sunday Jesus. Come on in and have a seat. Sit down, Sunday fun day one day. Oh, if you believe, you can come back here and for the old price of $3.99, we'll sell you some Jesus. You can purchase some belief and buy some Jesus here today. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for coming in and sharing some Jesus. We're just going to sell you some Jesus. Would you like to believe Jesus? You can be believed today. We can save you. We can save you for $3.99. You can be saved today. Would you like to be saved? Come on in and sit down. Sit in the front row. Don't be shy. Don't get on the back of the bus. Come on up front and get dipped in some water. We'll dip you in some water. You can take a dip in our little bird bath. Come on in for the amazing low price of $3.99. You can be saved today. Remember, you were saved today. Because Jesus, God loves everybody. Pay me $100 and you can go to heaven. That's right. Pay me today and you've secured your place in space. In the sky. Oh, thank you, Todd. That's good. Pay me $100. I'll secure your place in the sky for you there. Your sky daddy, you'll get raptured right out of here. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? These people, God loves everybody, brothers and sisters. Yes, God loves everybody. Come on in. God loves everybody. Sit down and get some of this love. We're spreading the other Jesus. This is the other Jesus. Hallelujah. The space ball Jesus. That's right. We got to get your space ball, your sky daddy Jesus, your booby Jesus. Welcome to the booby Jesus. Come on in and grab a hold of keep your hands to yourself. Well, remember, it's a spiritual blessing. They don't know that. We got to go back to the physical. Come on in. God loves everybody. Sit down. You can be saved today. And if you believe, if you accept Christ, you can be saved today and you can get dipped and we'll go tell everybody. We'll start a chain. Yeah, like pornea, like a pull your porn chain hub, whatever wheel you're on, wheel worship. Yeah, we're doing Christmas. Good to see you there, EMS. Haven't seen you since last pagan holiday. Which one was it that we had? I don't even know where we're at in the pagan rituals. Where are we at in the pagan rituals? Hold on. Oh, hey, 623. That's the birth of the sun god in the middle of the winter. Christmas, Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. Come on in, Jesus Christ, born in a manger, Jesus. Would you like to get some baby manger Mithra Jesus? We got some Mithra Jesus in here. Yes, we do. He is the Christ. Oh my gosh. What do you want to? There we go. Just come on in and purchase some free 99, 100 and free 99. It's 100 and free 99 today, and you'll buy your way to heaven. Come on in and purchase your way to heaven today. It's a 3-step program. Just come on in, sit down, pay us, and we'll send you to heaven. Come on in, come on down. We're like Bob Barker, and the price is right. Free 99, 100 and free 99. Come on down. Who wants to get the closest to their showcase? You want to pitch your case here before the Father and tell him that you brokered your salvation out to some dude and he paid free 99 and he got saved? Hey, come on in and accept Christ. You can accept Christ for the amazing low price of, well, just show us your boobies, your titty Jesus. Show us your tits, your titty Jesus. You show us that you love the titty Jesus. He must be 3-breasted Jesus. Breastises. Well, he's got horny. He's a horny Jesus. Don't you love your horny Jesus? Come on in, sit down, and share the horny Jesus with everybody here today, and we'll all go and get raptured. We're going to get raptured because that's what the scripture says, rapture. Yes, you can become it. He's coming tonight, brothers and sisters. You better get saved tonight. If you died tonight, would you go to heaven? Or would you go to hell? You know what hell is, right? You better sign up for that 3-step program and get yourself some Jesus. Buy yourself some believe on a shelf Jesus so you can have a witness, so you can tell everybody you believe. You can tell them you believe in Jesus in your head, like a thought, believe. It's the thought Jesus. I'm a thought Jesus. Welcome to the thought Jesus. We're having us a thought Jesus. Oh, we love the thought Jesus. Believe Jesus. Do you believe in Jesus? You want to believe in Jesus? You're going to accept Jesus. Holy Jesus. We're holy rollers. We're like the wheel worship, rolling around like the wheel that's got us in the heaven spinning the Big Dipper. Just dip on into your pockets and dip on in and put it in the basket. Come on in. Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up. Boy, we doing calisthenics. No, we're going to the Mass. Hey, remember? Holy Mary, Mother of God, blessed now are thee, now at the hour of our death. Hey, raw man. We're having a good time in here. The one day, Sunday, fun day. I'm Genesis Jesus. There's no Jesus in Genesis, right? He said, I am, right? They don't know that name, so don't say, you can't say I am. They won't know what you're talking about if we say I am. Come on in and dance for Jesus. Get up here and flap your arms around and come speak in tongues, hocus pocus. Silverly, this magically turns this cracker into the body of Christ. Come on in, Polly want a cracker. Don't speak bird, I'm speaking Jesus. It's the Cocoa Beware Jesus. Remember that Cocoa Beware? He was a wrestler. That guy had a big hole in his back, man. All right, hold on. We're going to take a pause for the cause. This is too fake in here. I can't do this. They do this. How they make their living, brothers and sisters. I bet you I could grow this channel so freaking fast. I'll make another duplicate channel. We'll call it, I'll do this crap all day long. You know how many people we can get? If we didn't moderate anybody, we just did this nonsense Jesus. Makes no sense, Jesus. American mystery, Babylonian Jesus. Horny Jesus. Breasted Jesus. Horns, hoofs, and beast Jesus. Scotty Jesus. Fake, yes. Prosperity, gospel, thank you. Peace and prosperity. Come on in and you'll find peace. You'll find the inner peace in Jesus. You just got to pay in the basket and we'll give you peace and a spot in heaven. You too could become part of the church. You could be raptured today. Who knows? Any day could happen. You could be raptured today. You could be raptured tomorrow. You could have got raptured today. You didn't get dipped. Come on in, dip into your pockets. Spend deep, brothers and sisters. The higher you want to be lifted in heaven, the further you got to reach in their pockets today, brothers and sisters. Come on in. Having us a good time. Yeah, you can. Yeah, give us. You can pay your way to Jesus. This is the poker Jesus. Liquor in the front and poker in the rear. Jesus. She's a harlot. No, Jesus. No, the other Jesus. We should do that, man. We should make a duplicate channel just to whatever, just to see what the whatever. Father will already decide who's going to be fooled. Remember, the 144,000 is not, that's a parable. That's an idiom. That's not a number. That's not a physical number. The 144,000 fulfills the covenant of all flesh under this covenant, not just Aaron and Levite. Oh, here we're back to some real teaching. Oh, you're actually going to learn something now. You don't want me to just impress you with some Jesus loves everybody, Jesus. You don't want to learn nothing, do you? You don't actually want to go through anything. When I start actually go back here and start talking to me in serious, you might actually figure something out in that book, huh? That he doesn't dwell in a temple, in a church, that he's inside you. And if you just read it, you can have a relationship. No, they don't want you to know that. Boy, that would put money in the basket. Jesus. He said, don't hide that light in a basket, right? Put it at the top of your house. Your body is a temple, brothers, sisters. So be thankful we're not one of these fake ministries. Think about all the millions of dollars that pour in every Sunday. Darn it. Elsa, look what you started in here. You started this damn conversation. Where are you at, lady? Stand up. Go tell your husband you started a big war in this whole war, Jesus. Thanks, Elsa. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, guys. Elsa started it. She did. So we're just bouncing off the comment section. You know, that's how we roll in here. You know how it is when we do what we do. Aren't you glad you're not one of these people who have been deceived by this other Jesus? The one-day Sabbath Jesus, right? You know, if you just buy some Jesus, if you just believe and be born again, Jesus. Be born again, brother says. You can be born again today. You too can be born again. Come on in and be born again. Just today. You can be born again just once. Be born again once, Jesus. It's silly, guys. It's quite silly. This other Jesus, you see easily that that's not Christ. Christ is a suffering. This is what we go over and over, and we beat it like a freaking drum in here. This is like, we could do it in our sleep kind of Jesus, right? You know, the Hamashiach he lives with us 24 hours a day. You know, he's the one when we, like the footprints, when we get all crazy and we think, you know, he's left us and he's in our life's in crap and shambles and like, why the hell did I leave me? No, I was carrying you, dumbass. You thought you were walking, huh? Steering the ship there, asshole. No, I was carrying you when you were weak. You know, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's right. Come on in. And this is Smack Your Wife on Jesus. You could smack her on Friday and Saturday if you'll pay on Sunday. Smack her all week, Jesus, for $49.99. You can. I know. I went fishing with Todd last week. I know. I was talking to Todd. We were sitting out there. I'm like, Todd, I need to talk to you, man. I was like, dude, my old lady, dude, she left the damn worms on the counter. They're all fire. I smacked the living piss out of her. I did. I smacked the living hell out of her. I told her about them damn worms at the first. You know what? Todd's the one who told me. He's like, dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Tracy. Dude, you can probably smack her tomorrow. Just go on there and pay your $49.99 on Sunday, and you can rinse and recycle and repeat and smack her, Jesus. Thanks, Todd. If it wasn't for Todd, I wouldn't know. Todd and me are fishing buddies, man. We went fishing. He told me. I opened up to Todd, man. I'm like, Todd, I'll tell you what, man. I feel bad. I'll smack the piss out of her. She let them worms out on the counter last time and I catch no fish. I know it's because she left them on the damn counter. Thanks for telling me. I'll smack her again when I get home too, huh? No, just kidding, brother, sister. It's not a physical gospel. Thanks, Todd, for playing along there. But this is the kind of the mentality that these people think they can sin all week and just go ask for forgiveness. Brothers, sisters, you do not give it to get. Forgiveness does not come without Father rebuking your heart. If you've committed a sin that you need to ask forgiveness for, and it not better be some stupid sins of the world, it better be like standing up to the word, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, the spiritual wickedness, rulers of the darkness of this world. Spirit, that's who we, you know what I'm saying? So we have to be rebuked by Father. Father rebukes our heart with the word. Then we walk in repentance. We walk in repentance for a period of time before Father ever forgives us, purifies us. To be rebuked means you stop doing 180 degree and you turn away from whatever it was that you were doing. Then there's a period, undetermined, that you have to walk in repentance. Cool. Well, go smoke your rock somewhere else. I wouldn't smoke anything right now. You could just get a pinhead of fentanyl, you fucking dumbass, and kill yourself over something, you know, that used to not kill people does. So get the fuck out of here, you idiot. Don't push drugs in here. The dragon has put all this other, you know, stuff in it, and Trump let it come in. He's the one, he's Xi Jinping's buddy, so put the blame where it's at. So don't try to change the subject there, Rockhead. Speaking of, I'm going to take a chooch off my flour. And a little bit, he said have extra oil. Remember, extra oil. You got any extra oil? That's spiritual. Don't partake in too much of this world, brothers, sisters. You have an oil inside your body that raises up to the top of your brain. If you don't partake, overdo it. Yeah. There's an oil inside your body. You know, reaches that Christo, that holy holies, that like you're right there at your pineal. Yeah. And when that reaches that point, if you have too much sex, too much drugs, too much, that's why they pound us. You're wondering why do they hit us so hard? Because this takes that oil in your body that many of us have never, you know, like a thermometer that reaches that top point, and this is a cycle, and they know this. That's why it stress the fuck you out of you. Try to lower your, they call a chakra. Let's not do that. But look into what I'm saying. You'll see what I'm saying. So when he's talking about having extra oil, that's what he's talking about as well. That's what he's talking about. He's also having stores and things like that. But if you'll go research what I'm saying, I don't talk about a lot of things on this channel. I'm gospel when I'm in here. I'm gospel when I'm in here. I am gospel. I am revelation. That's who I am above all. Remember, I am gospel. That's what I do. But there's a lot of other things out there, brothers, sisters. If you can get a rock, get a base, don't build your house on sinking sand and build him as your rock. You can not be, put on the armor of God, like Paul said in the writings of Ephesians twice as a witness, having some kind of armor, spiritual discernment by which you're reading. You don't just fall for it and take, that's truth. Is it? Does it add up 100% without only Father's perfect. Only Christ, remember, he said, do not change a jot or a tittle. That's like a period. So you can't even be changing a letter. That's like a yod or your own thought. That's the word porneia, idolatry. And he divorced his bride for that. So you can't add. So be careful when you get your eyeballs and earballs and these other things and you get spinning around there, and you know what I'm saying? There's other things out there. There's a lot of things to be had. But you better build your house on the gospel, period. Nobody's going to be able to ever say that I wandered off and all these other things. No, pastor stuck to the gospel. Oh, yes, he did wander off on other things in his life, but that's because he had legal problems, because Christ had legal problems too. Remember, he got thrown in jail. So if you ain't got no legal problems, you ain't Christ-like. Oh, I'm not fucking with you. You guys keep thinking, don't take me fucking serious, but you don't stand up this corporation. And that's during the time, that's what the halakha and the Agape was. It's the same thing as statutes, mandates, and ordinances. These are all fees and fines and meant for businesses. And Father, remember, you've turned my father's house in. You don't do business in his house. You fuck with his temple, his house. You're going to be better have a millstone tied around your neck and to be cast into the sea, he said, right? Than to hurt one hair. You caused one of my children to stumble. He's got you too. Don't forget about you. You're one of man's enemies, be one of his own household. That's Matthew 10:34-39. For the gospel, baby. Woo! I love the gospel. So I do. I love the gospel. It keeps me like a like a dog on a leash. He's my master. Whatever you say, master. Have you not seen I'm subservient to him? You're damn right. I do whatever he tells me to do. He's the one steer, and I don't guide. I'm the ship. I'm just the vessel. So that's what he wants you to do, brothers, sisters. You're supposed to be the vessel. Remember, the eye is the lamp of the body. It's supposed to be single. A lamp, a vessel. Hello, like an ark, a ship. Hey, what are you all? Oh, the word's so beautiful, brothers, sisters. If you'll sit down, and it's perfect. The word is perfect. When I'm not on here, you know what I'm saying? And I'm digging on something or building, and I'm by myself because I don't work with the radio. What do you think's going through my head? Oh, I have thoughts of the world and things like that, but 99% of the time it's scripture. Going, oh my God, why can't I just, Father, why don't you make me live stream through my head? If some of the viewers could hear some of this stuff, this is incredible. How are you showing me this? Why do you reveal this to me? God, I hope I can remember this when I go live again, So I do. I think about you guys sometimes when I'm live streaming too, in my head. Yeah. Hey, I'm live in my head. You're watching in your own head? No. It's never been done. I told you I'm the only one. You're not the only one. Father did it. So, hey, that's some things I'm telling you. I don't think they've ever been said or done. I know we're the only channel doing the 923. Thank you, Father, for that. This ain't temporary. This is legendary. We ain't trying to be famous. We're trying to be infamous. There's a difference. Learn the difference, okay? Doesn't matter what the fuck they say about me. People have been talking shit about me since I was young. You think I had to shut up back then? It's more about what they say after I die. Afterlife insurance. I keep trying to tell you guys about afterlife. Your treasure awaits. There's nothing here for you. It's all trash. So 923 is their equinox ritual that they're pulling, their 923 executive order ritual where they're interning American citizens. They'll eventually relocate whole communities. And that's how they've done this under their Emergency Authorization Use Act with their warp speed jab. They usurped all the long-term, medium, and short-term trials to create that $2.2 trillion and then later 8.8. But under these 923 executive orders, these are the orders that the 44th regime Obama passed. If you look at it, more executive orders, which are illegal. Only Congress can make tariffs as well as executive orders, but they just do whatever they want. And if you look at the channel Truth Viral Television and subscribe to it while you're there, and you'll go look at a channel that's the oldest Truth Viral Television on YouTube. So if you're going to go look at the channel, it's the oldest one. It's about 10 years old. So you'll see my ugly mug. I get a stupid flag behind me. And I talk about, you should go through that channel. There's a lot of good content on that channel. America Ever After's got good content on it. A lot, like I said, the channels have been throttled down. I can't even get into any of those. I can't even get in my email. That sucks. They locked me out of my email. Even my Gmail. YouTube locked me out. Gmail locked me out. But guess what? The videos are still up there. Go look at the 923 executive orders that Obama put out, which allows them to take a puddle in your yard. There's nothing that's yours. Not in this country. You don't own your land. You're a tenant on your title. Whatever state you're noticed, it's titled to Virginia. It's titled to Texas. It's titled to Oregon. Wherever you're at. You don't own shit in this country. And they're doing this. They're going full steam fucking ahead. Jade Helm, all this stuff this is it, brothers, sisters. This is happening now. You don't have to wait for another 9/11. This is 9/23. It's not a date. They talked about this after 9/11, that they would do this event that would be a series. It would just continue on. It wouldn't just be a one day. How many years do you think it took them to plan Blind 11? Oh, since 1973 when they built the buildings to drop them. Those buildings were built to be dropped in their own footprint from the minute they were built. Yeah, exactly. You don't know anything about 9/11. Like most people have nothing. I am 9/11. Ted Cruz is exposing the person that did. They call me the scapegoat. And did not fucking do 3 steel buildings with 2 airplanes. He was an oil tycoon I'm a veteran who did fucking deals with the Bushes for over a decade. Oil deals, the oil tycoons. The 4+7 is 11. So who did 9/11? You tell me. You have enough balls to say it in public, speaking into this time, place, and space? 4+5 is 9 if you skip Joe Biden. Remember? You knew I was a snake before you let me in, and then he let Biden. You can go back to Truth Viral Television, and I was coming. Wait, he wasn't even in office yet. He wasn't even talking about running. I knew the president when fucking Donald Trump body slammed Vince McMahon. Fuck you. I knew back then. That's what I tried to tell her. They're like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, never mind. You're just in your own little fucking world. All you Americans, I took an oath to the Constitution. You guys are blind as fuck. They put this shit out for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years they know these things in advance. Yeah, they do. Just like the extinction event they put on this channel. I don't know one other channel that's talked about the sixth extinction event, the 12,000 years. Remember, 6,000 years ago, he flooded this rock, the Noah event, or 6,000 years in the future. At the 12,000 year sixth extinction, the 12,000 year cycle. Remember the 400 year fifth turning, 2,000 times 6 is 12. These are all part of this cycle, brothers. All you know is the 12-year sun cycle. You have no idea. You understand? This is called the U cycle. These are the Heinrich cycles. These are all the sharp events. Remember, I told you I've studied all this ice core data. I've studied the strata, all this paleo climate. The climate records are in the strata, in our rock, brothers and sisters. If you know how to, you don't have to be a scientist. Don't let anybody tell you you can't study something because you don't have a fucking degree. As a matter of fact, spiritually smack the piss out of somebody like go to the light. That's the problem with people. Well, because you don't have a degree. You have a piece of paper, a box. I know what's inside that fucking box and outside of the box because that motherfucking doctor's in a box. MD. Oh, they're good for sewing your fucking leg on. I'm a first responder, but they don't give a fuck about. Come on. Oh, no flies. Don't let no flies in here. So, I love it. Not one of you guys put it in the chat. It's freaking awesome. That's how much of the world doesn't give a fuck. Let me go back and see if anybody said it. Nope, nobody. My chicken burrito I made earlier. Chicken and rice and beans. I made jasmine rice. It does when he talks about this subject, yeah. Some hot sauce on there. And queso. Get away from me, slobberjaws. Go. You just drink a bunch of water. You're like a camel and he comes slobber all over me. He does that almost every time. He goes and drinks water and he comes over and, hi, Dad. I even got a little on me and he just came over me. Do we need to restart the stream, guys? Homemade burritos. Pollo de arroz con queso, frijoles. Es muy bueno. Man, I need to work on my brush up on my Spanish. Bad. I need to speak more Spanish. Should listen to my dad. My dad told me at least 5,000 times, son, this America, speak Spanish. He did. Thousands of times. I'm telling you, he did. Son, this is America. Speak Spanish. Oh, I need more hot sauce. I need some more jalapeno sauce. Mi español no bueno. No más. Poquito. Español. God, it's terrible. My Spanish is terrible. Your Spanish is terrible. I'll get it back. I used to be able to speak pretty good broken Spanish. So I did. When I grew up on the streets of Los Angeles, most of my friends spoke Spanish, and a lot of them spoke English. America is the only country that only speaks one language. They say, how do you know somebody's American? They only speak one language. They speak English. No, they speak American now, but most people speak two languages. Only in America do they normally only speak one language. North America, this North American continent, even in, yeah, of course, French. So, as America speaks Spanish. There we go. Slang. It is. It's American. Sabrina, don't say you speak English. Say I speak American. Because American is not proper English. Like I said, I didn't have to tell my dad, sir. I didn't have to say sir to my dad, but I had to say yes. I couldn't say yeah. He's like, I don't hear your head bobbing. I mean, he needed to hear an answer, and it had to be yes. My dad never allowed any slang. We couldn't speak like we did outside the house, inside our house. It was like the difference between speaking, whoa, that got bright, formal and informal Spanish, so to speak. My dad did not allow any slang at all. We had to, remember, they didn't want it. They rejected it. They didn't like all that stuff. They're like, you talk proper English when you talk to me. I don't want to hear that. Don't bring that in the house. Good. Thanks, Sabrina. I remember that time, at the tone, the time will be. No. Well, that was a whole different time, huh? The television would come on because our parents would, as soon as we get home, they'd kick us out of the house. Everybody throw us out. They'll throw us out and tell us come at home when the lights would come on at night, right? The street lights. This is how, right? Right? 8675309. I know. I got your number. Don't worry about it. So, right? At the toe, the time will be. So, okay. But remember, we lived in a different time. Our parents threw us outside. You stayed outside. Children were meant to be seen and not heard. And I don't want to see you right now, so go outside. Remember, that's what their parents would tell us. These kids are so different these days, and I'm not mad at them. We just grew up in a completely different age. You know what I'm saying? So there they go. Stoners got it. So at 11 o'clock it would come on, or like 10 o'clock it'd come on. 10, and it would say, because to remind the people, the parents, that, hey, it's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Do you know where your children are at? To remind the parents, oh shit, the kids are outside. Honey, get on the phone and call, because the kid's not. So that's the world we live in. Remember connection? Mm-hmm. Throw you outside. Stayed outside. We had to do our homework and our chores and then go outside. So we want to go outside, we had to do our work first. There was no go outside and come back and do our homework no, we had to have all that shit done. We had chores 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. Sometimes my dad just didn't care. You're like, whatever, I don't care. You're my fucking kids. I'll work you as much as I want. There ain't no child labor laws. They got rid of all that shit. Fuck you. You're gonna do what I tell you. Get your shit done. I don't care. I ain't working that much. You know what the fuck? It takes you half an hour to fucking vacuum and sweep or whatever and dust or whatever. Shut up. Bam! Don't talk back, you know. So we didn't talk back. Here was your second chance. You know, you didn't get second chances, remember? If anything, your parent looked at you and didn't say it again, and you knew to do what the hell. And when they got quiet, you were like, oh shit, go now. There's your chance, you know. Yep. Exactly. Yep, they'll find something for you to do. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, you didn't say you were bored. Thank you, Steve. Exactly. You're bored? You're bored? I got all the list of things you want to do. You don't want to go outside. Well, she started mowing the lawn. Yeah. Bored. Children were never bored. Thank you. Exactly. That was a beautiful time where children weren't bored, you know. Now, guys, listen. If you'll get outside this country, like I just watched a blogger because I like watching things from outside America because I love outside of this country. And I was even just watching in Mexico, guys. I was watching in Mexico. And the neighborhoods over there are bustling with kids. It's like living in the 80s. They don't go outside in North America. See? Connection. It's like dead in America, guys. It's like living in a fucking ghost town now. You go to other countries and the neighborhoods. There's people. It's like other countries are selling shit on the side of the fucking road and it's not illegal and shit. Towns are bustling and there's business and the kids are playing and the neighborhood. It's loud and there's noise in it and it's functioning. It's functioning, brothers, sisters. And it's not under this big control, fucking everything's taxed. The neighborhoods, brothers and sisters, listen to what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. Kids are running around in the neighborhoods. That's right. They stick an iPad in their face. Children are raised. You see them operating these things at 1 and 2 years old, swiping at 1 and 2 years old, literally going through the thing and pressing buttons, and they can navigate at less than 2 years old. They're stuck to these babysitters. So remember, children are running around in the neighborhoods in Mexico, brothers and sisters. The guy's filming it. There's fucking kids all over the neighborhoods and shit. It's like living back in the 80s. We got to get out of this fucking country. You're not going to make this country like that. They're taking this country down. This country is being turned into communist China. Just like the scripture says, the dragon will be there to consume the child. It will give its power and authority to the beast, the dragon. It's being done right now as you speak. That's this 9:23. I keep telling you guys, that's why I want to get out of Mexico too, because I know they're going to take over Mexico. And look, we're over there fucking with Venezuela now. This country is in some serious sad shape, guys. Alcoholism, the first stage of denial of alcoholism is denial. And you can't fix a problem if you don't admit that you have one. Like that fucking festering leg wound over there that you came there last week and I saw it. You know, last week it was looking angry as fuck. And this week I can smell that thing, dude. You better go get that checked out by the doctor. No, you're good. And the next thing you know, you're getting the bitch amputated because you didn't have no problem. Started out with some staph infection or something, you know, kind of serious, but something you could have got taken care of. But no, you didn't admit it. And now you're walking around like fucking Pele Joan over here with fucking, what's up, Skip? you know, over there with one leg, you know. So, well, they do. Well, no, they do, Connection. Remember, that's a lifestyle. Hispanic people, a lot of it when they get tacos or torta, like a taqueria style, like a lot of street food, and they do it in restaurants. I mean, I've been to Mexico, you know, outside the country, and it's a staple. They drink it with breakfast. Hmm. And there's other shit down there too. Lots of good juices. Like you said, water. They drink water out of the bottle. Like they don't drink water. So water is generally you know, drinking out of water bottles. You know, that's pretty lot of the water people drink is out of a plastic water bottle in a lot of countries. Or the water like Mexico is not good. But I mean, there are places that have water filters, you know, things like that. But you will see a lot of people's water is brought in by water bottles. But plenty of water available to them. Juices, good juices, you know. Like if you look, Kern's is made in Mexico. The Kern's juice, guys, I buy those Kern's juices. I was so stupid not to buy those Kern's juices last time. I don't know if you guys are, and they're not the best. There's better, but that's way better because I don't drink soda. What is it for a can of soda right now, guys? I haven't bought soda I don't drink soda in 10, 12 years or something like that. It's been a long time. What's a can of soda cost right now? One can, a single can of soda. Not the big fucker like the tall boy. Oh, I'm surprised they don't make cans this tall. They probably do in other countries too. How much is it? How much is it for a soda? Remember, they use this as pest control in other countries, brothers, sisters. Affordable pest control. They use Coca-Cola as pest control. Remember, they put a penny in there, and they knew. What that one person they said they found a mouse in their soda, and they said no, you didn't. It would have eaten it up by the time. Well, we Sayu 1989. That's the year my dad died. The word nice means to be stupid. So we're not nice in here, okay? Just so you know. We're not nice. This isn't a nice chat. The word nice means to be stupid. So, but thanks. We try to help people and be charitable with words. That's the most charitable thing you can be charitable with is Father's word, you know, an undefiled, you know, defined word. So just so you know, share that. Don't be nice. That means to be stupid. People try to be nice, put a mask on and try to be nice, act like everything's okay. We were just talking about the festering wound that the guy's hobbling around with one leg. We call him Skip now because he has to walk around on one leg. Well, we wouldn't feel bad about it. We told him for the whole time. Remember, it looked angry and then it started stinking. He couldn't do anything about it. Now he's pay leg, whatever. He's like, you know, but I'm not being nice. But see, I'm not being nice. So thanks for coming in. Appreciate your time. Time's very important. So hopefully you can glean something from this ministry. So it's a very different ministry. I know people pop in here and go, what the hell did I just land into? So thank you, Father, for just throwing the random faces in here at us. So we'll take them and hopefully they can glean something. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you got to admit that you have a problem, brothers, sisters. That's kind of where we're at with this country too. You know, like I said, people don't want to admit how the hell you know, some of these problems are solvable, but they're not going to be fixed. Like if we just bring home our 1,000 military bases in 180 countries, they could use them all against you now. See, I was saying that until they repealed posse comitatus. Now they can use all those soldiers against you. I was screaming that for how many years on this platform? Yeah, posse comitatus means they can't use. I'm a prior regular army, not a National Guard or a weekend warrior, you know, like a reservist. I was active duty army, so you know, like I said, somebody like me, posse comitatus meant you can't use a regular army or a marine or whatever in a law enforcement capacity, and they repealed that with the Senate bill. So now we saw 700 military in the streets, and they just put military in 19 fucking states, guys. This is it, guys. Don't freak the fuck out, but this is it. This is the takeover of this country. It's seriously happening at an alarming rate now. I mean, staggering now. And Trump just keeps getting away with it. And I don't do left or right. You know that in here. I don't do religions. I don't do politics. Poly meaning many, tick meaning bloodsucker, religious or Satanists. There's no religious that are good. There's no cops that are good. There's no governments that are good. These people are all doing the opposite of what Father would want, Christ would have us do. So give unto Caesar, I understand, but this is not what Father. Remember, you've turned my Father's house into a den of thieves. So what he's doing to the people, because we, the people, are the house. We're the body. He is the head. So not crackers and grape juice, not Cadbury bunnies. I don't want to hear a sugar-coated peep out of you. That's a Mass ritual of the Yule wheel. So once again, people aren't understanding who and what the hell is going on here right now. Being domestic law enforcement. There we go. Thank you. So, this is something that I used to tell people. Now they can use those against you, and they're going to draft women. So that means all those military, they can tell you do what the fuck you're told. You guys, for a long time, it would have been okay if they didn't repeal Pars Comitatus. 1,000. Do you think we need 1,000 military bases? Do we need 1,000 military bases? In every country, all 180 countries. There's no other military that has 1,000 military. Rome didn't have anything like that. We have such a fucking problem because our problem is we get in everybody else's business and we rob the fuck out of them. And then we want everybody. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Go over there. 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 Thank you. So, one militia and Maduro put together 4.5 million. Yeah, it glitched out a couple times, guys. It disconnected, but hopefully I'm back here for a minute. So we can't put together one militia in one state, and he's going to amass 4.5 million Venezuelans, brothers, sisters. This is it. I said this I said this during COVID, okay? I said this during COVID, and nobody listened to me. What I said during COVID, I found Event 201 after looking up, and I found out that they had locked down China with 11 people dead. And I said, guys, I don't care. There's going to be certain events that happen that we're going to have to look past that, but there's going to be certain ones that I can tell you that you're going to have to do something about. This is one of them. This is one of them, brothers and sisters. You don't respond to this, it'll be like a COVID thing. You're not going to have a fucking choice whether you participated or not. It's going to affect you. Please adhere what I'm saying. I am not trying to cause alarm. You don't get involved with somebody that says, fuck you, we're putting 4.5 million fucking militia together and we don't give a fuck. We're not afraid of you. America hasn't won a war since World War II. So we don't have a good history of being winners. We're fucking losers. So, brother, sister, this is the one. This is the one. This is why they're putting this posse comitatus. This is why they did the Venezuelan thing. This is all being a setup. This is all connected. Everything you've seen from Operation Jade Helm to what was the one after that? All these things that they've been doing. What did Nate say at Canadian Prepper News? There's no such thing as military exercises. There's only World War III disguises, brothers and sisters. And they've been doing this long enough where like all these chess pieces, not some simple checkers game, one or two jump in there. No, they've been putting all these things. You don't understand. That's what these military exercises are, is to put all this military equipment in these things like a chess game. This is how war is played. It's a 5D live chess game that's happening right the fuck now. And the war is in America now. The war is in North America, and the war is here and is in the streets of America. They're literally kidnapping people off the fucking streets. And I told you, it could be anybody. 5, 6, 8 people could get this same getup that these ISIS, IC apostrophe S has, and kidnap you off the streets. And there's not a goddamn thing you can do. Everybody just stands around now. Because Trump said, if you fucking get involved, the protesters, we can shoot you fucking dead. This is such a setup, guys. You don't realize that they're setting this up. This is all going very scripted. This is not by chance. That's why I'm not panicking about it. And I'm not telling you to do shit. Don't listen to me. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just be a fucking bump on a log. Just sit there like a duck in a fucking pond and get shot. Don't do a fucking thing about it. Have no exit plan. Don't think ahead. Don't plan ahead. Just go fucking hurt people because you don't have shit and you're going to become an opportunist because your belly's fucking growling because you ain't never missed a meal or gone a whole day or two without fucking eating. You get all fucking insulin shock or whatever, all diabetic. And yeah, think about a lot of the populace is hooked on that methane cabinet. Everybody come in here and fucking accuse me because they don't like what I have to say. They're going to try to push fucking drugs on me. That's why I push right back on them and you sound like the fucking government. So this is serious. We are taking the fuck over Mexico and nobody's talking about it. Not a fucking word about it. Didn't I tell you we were going to do that? How long ago did I tell you we're going to take over Mexico? I said Trump wasn't fucking kidding when he said Mexico's going to build that wall if it ever happened in silver to keep you pesky Americanos out of here. We don't want you fucking down here. We got the purest silver. Mexico should be the richest fucking nation on this earth right now, brothers and sisters. Do you realize that? Nice. Good. Thanks for that, Jay. Appreciate that. Thanks for going out there in the ether and finding where Father's at. That's where you find, there is a good place, brothers, sisters. It's not, like I said, it's not on the internet. Okay. It's not on television. It's not in the world. The world sucks. But you go out there and you hunt, you fish, and you trap. This is a beautiful and it's a wonderful Canada. Wow, the tundra up there in the Yukon, all that is gorgeous. I mean, I remember I've been to all 50 states. I lived in Alaska, so I've been even higher than a hippie in a helicopter and a B-2 bomber. No, in Alaska, but you can sometimes find some time to turn this shit off sometimes, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to keep your head in the game. I'm not telling you to turn it all the way off yet, brothers, sisters. We're at a very crucial point, okay, right now. The captain has not put on the fasten seatbelt signs, and you're still free to move about the cabin, brothers, sisters. I don't care if you're in Canada and Mexico. I don't care where you're at. Right now, we're not under COVID lockdowns again, but they could do that overnight, brothers, sisters. They could flip that with one fake alien invasion that we could all be locked down again. Robots, Terminator Wars. It's coming, brothers, sisters. They're going to do everything you ever saw in the movies. Oh, no, it's not going to happen. Sure enough, fuck it is. What are you going to do when the AI wants to decide that you're not essential anymore? They already do it for veterans like myself. That's who decides that gets VA care is a fucking computer, brothers, sisters. Gets to make the decision according to the metadata. This is where this is headed. This is where we're going, whether you like it or not. So, this is like I said, bro, you don't have to wait for anything to happen anymore. Listen to me. Don't freak the fuck out. It already happened. You're living it right the fuck now. And it's a lot worse than you fucking thought it was. This is worse, brothers, sisters. I've been studying this for 30 plus years. And I could go look at Truth Viral Television. It's going to go look at America Ever. Go, those channels are more than 10 years old. And it's like I'm talking about right now. I know. That's what my son said. Dad, God damn, your videos are like you made them about right now. You made some of those videos 10, 12 years ago. Yeah, I know, son. I've been reading the white papers before the interweb, remember the dark web and the whole, Dad used to, all this studying, all this different things before the internet and all, all my son ever knew since he's 26 years old has ever seen me study. I mean, I was a single dad. I did a lot of things, but I traded any extra time I had. I had my nose slammed in. these Masons, trying to figure out what the fuck, where are they taking this place? You know, I was a veteran. I'm like, why the hell is all these rights being eroded? People are like, oh, you study too much. You're worried about too many things. I don't talk about politics. I don't. You know, I don't do politics. I do, remember, history, left side out, left out, loser, and the right side. This side's a lot harder to find. You know that? He writes the history, and so you can find that written. This is not written in a book, but he has a side of history that you didn't get to hear because the victor gets the spoils, and neither of them live in any reality. Because this guy's biased because the victor gets the spoils and he's the loser, so he don't really, you know, he's in the spoil, right? So he's not getting the spoils, and so reality lies somewhere in the middle. You got the right side, the writer history, somebody gets left out, and then the reality. If you want to research things, you can't be biased. That's what I found when I started studying when I was younger and stuff. I was like, oh, I'm being a little biased, and I'm like, why can't I get this? I was like, you're not looking at this other side. And then I had people ask me, well, why do you like this, but you're looking at this other side? Or woke, more liberal was never what it is today. More, you know, if somebody has a ground, they're not abusing the system, helping people, but, you know, be like, I'll go buy you, you know, let me take you over to the Taco Bell and buy you some tacos. No, you just want $5? Fuck off. You just go buy a bottle of fucking wine, you know, wine. And I'm not my dad. I'm like, get a guy five people spit on you and do shit like that, down and out like that. So what? Give that guy fuck. So what if he drinks a fucking bottle of wine at the end of the night? Who fucking cares? It's not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Well, it is, Steve, because they did that during Swastika Germany, and just me having blogs taken down. If they take any, I've been banned on multiple platforms. You know, like I said, TikTok, I can't live stream over there. There's so many places they won't let me talk or ban my content. That ain't no different than burning fucking books, knocking down the statues, all the monsters before your very eyes. They do this every cycles. They did it in the 1800s. You don't know anything about the 1800s. You guys don't know shit about the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about the 1800s because they've erased that history. You know anything about the liquefaction? Thousands of miles of this rock covered with a thick layer of the inner portion of our rock. We have a lower firmament, which is water and above. So we have oceans below our feet that are not little oceans, but, you know, salinity with salt, but fresh water. And that pushes up and it pushes all that came up. And like a paste tube, we had literally thousands of miles that were covered by a compression event where we had hailstones the size of fucking basketballs that leveled cities that you've never heard of. Wooden cities gone off the fucking map. There's so many things about the 1800s. It took them hundreds, right? That solves that, right? So, is this your grade again? Is this great again? You know, being a pedo. So I'll never ever, and I told everybody in this channel long before he ever came out or Musk did and all that shit. There's so many things in this. How many times did I do the EpiPen? Just, dude, you guys are fucking lame. They're all related. Remember, I told you some of these games they play are the long game. You're the short game. And that's what you better start understanding, America. You're so used to playing the short game, you don't play the long game. So what's happening on this rock that they're not telling you magnetosphere? You don't have northern lights at the equator. Something's seriously fucking wrong. Seriously, when we have equatorial, all right, we'll give it more times and maybe I'll start not having any holding, guys. Thumbs up.